We want to start our beloved finale of Season 1, friends. And we're not going to open on the battlefield where we last left our heroes. In fact, we are returning to a familiar place, all but briefly. Up at the top of the hill on which Farlight sits, there is an iron palace. The Cathedral of the Night. The Palace of Steel, where the Oath of the Night Watchers reside and barrack up. Towards the top of this cathedral, we see on a balcony a very old, hobbled over woman. Behind her is a host of wheeled machines standing out and watching this beam shoot through the sky as part of the reclaimed wastes gets leveled from her vantage point. She is deathly in her appearance. Does not appear to be alive except by virtue of the machines she's connected to. Behind her, we hear the clanking of metal boots. And an equally hunched over man approaches behind her. Mother Grievance, the preparations are ready. Thank you, Brother Blight. I get the feeling we'll be bringing in Project Archimicarus shortly. And then we can begin with restoration. And she is helped out of the balcony and into a massive throne room where lava flows down the corridor. She sits back up on her throne. Massive cables coming down and connecting to the back as she is reinstalled. There's a giant power core above her, dripping with energy. And then we zip on back to the reclaimed waste. Arms still smoking from his spell, Brother Blight has addressed the 6 of you. This is your last chance. Return the child to me, and you may yet be granted return home.
Point of order, Arcanist, you have it. You have her, right?
In a little, woven backpack attached to me.
Just double checking where the child is.
Yes.
He just looks up at Maisie I mean, yeah, I figured, but what? I mean, we don't even have the child. You know what I mean? I don't really know who has it, frankly. Is that our friends?
Yeah. That's. Oh yeah. I thought you saw them.
Saw, dude.
I'm short. It's harder for me to. There's so many people in between us.
I guess it's not. I'm gonna just kind of shake my head across the battlefield at the friends I have, because I assume they have it if we don't.
Iconis assumes that you are shaking your head about disagreeing with Brother Blight and shakes their head back as I also disagree with Brother Blight, before realizing what exactly is going on, and will nod.
Brother Blight cocks their head so slightly to their right and looks towards you, Gigi and Maisie. And then cocks their head back toward the left. Before their eyes settle on you, Arcanus.
Spark steps in front of Akatis like they're going to be any sort of shield. Only goes up to their knees.
It's a pity you side with the outsider, little one. You had a bright future ahead of you.
I don't think so. I don't think they're with Mother of the Future. If you got the girl.
Enough chatter. What I wish to do with the girl is the business of the Order of the Night Watch only. Now, final chance. And he puts his hand out, his palm is facing the ground. I think the only person who would notice this, being a magic caster themselves, is Gigi. You can see a truly dark energy sort of spark from his hands.
Haven't had a bad mouthfeel.
And with that, you see a pulse extends from his hand and sort of almost digitizes in 7 clockwork soldiers. You have seen them around, these sort of experimental guards meant to help alleviate some of the sentinels. Appear and lays down a few blue focal points of magic on this arena that he has sort of set up. And Akonis, without breaking eye contact to you, says, "Prepare to die, little ones."
Akonis doesn't say anything, but Spark and Alethos would be able to hear the branches kind of crackling as they fully seal shut to make sure that Archimicrus stays. And I think that I will, if Spark will allow it, kind of pull Spark back a little bit closer to us. Just to make sure that Spark is not the first one targeted. And
even if she didn't want to, it wouldn't be hard. Like, oh.
So,
Over on, oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Just over on our side, you're just gonna look at GG. Well, I'm prepared.
What?
He told us prepare to die.
Oh, it's kind of dark.
Well,
Just kick his ass.
And with
Died
that,
Do blow us up.
Just kick his ass.
we are going to kick off combat. My players have pre-prepared some of the pre-game stuff, including these 4 blue circles, which Brother Blight laid down. Those are mana nexi. As far as you can tell, GG, these little one-space nexuses are mana restorative. Any character that starts their turn in a mana nexus regains 3 magic points.
Oh. I'm sure there's no catch to that.
Nope, not at all.
That's very kind.
Yeah. My benevolence, it knows very little bounds. So, we haven't done
Can I go
proper real combat in a while. The way that this works for everybody at home is combat is done in phases, and the order will go PC, NPC. Priority for a turn phase will always be given to who went, not who went last, in terms of team. So, we're going to move into phase 1. Does anyone have any phase 1 actions they would like to do?
I do. Hi, I'm Maisie.
Hi, you're Maisie.
Yes, I am going to, at Gigi's, just kick his ass. Maisie's gonna nod, and Maisie is going to run forward. This far, about just run forward as fast as she can, really, while chains wrap up around her. I'm gonna take the defend action. Which lets me gain focus and armor, and make it more difficult to hit me. Yeah, So anybody that attacks me has a difficulty. And I get 6 armor.
Absolutely delightful.
Or 6
Anyone
bucket,
else?
sorry.
Minor actions can kind of be whenever, right?
You'll take minor actions on your turn.
Oh, okay.
So your turn
whenever I
happens in whatever
choose
phase
now.
you intend to act in.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Any channelers?
I'm gonna channel in the chat.
I'm also going to channel.
Absolutely beautiful. Which of you would like to go first?
Go ahead, Gigi.
Okay. I'm gonna do so I can move, minor action, and do my action, right?
Move, minor action, standard action. Yes.
Okay, sweet. I'm going to first I'm gonna give myself 1 sun because I'm assuming they don't carry over. Then just like a little bit, just like here. And then I'm gonna start channeling an ability. Do I have to tell you what it is, or do I just do it?
Please tell me what it is.
Secret ability.
Well, it's called Exobomb, but that's not very fun, is it? Just to say that.
Tell me what it looks like. Describe your exobomb.
Yeah, actually, that's. I have this. I think I still have this like cobbled together staff. I don't know that I've like fixed that at the end of last session. I think like Gigi goes to channel this, and then like this little like a sun and a moon like crash into each other, and then the whole staff just gets like sucked up into this little black hole, and she's like, oh, wait a minute, and then it's just gonna like hold it, and is like, that wasn't planned. But that's what I got going on, over on my end of the block.
Cool.
Mark my mana.
Yeah, no, absolutely. The Lich is going to begin channeling as well.
Bitch ass.
And we're going to pick 4 goofy little spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. On top of that, they are going to move.
He's just dropping those?
Those are points that have been selected, yes.
Are we also going to regain points?
No, those are not mana nexuses. I'd like to make that clear.
They're the same color, so I wasn't sure.
Yep.
Exactly the same.
Let's see here. The clockwork soldiers that he summoned are going to also begin to advance 4 towards you, Maisie. And then the remaining 3 are going to march towards our friends here. Akonis, they seem to be specifically looking at you.
Of course.
And Maisie, you are going to take 4 points of force damage. Akonis, you're going to take 3.
And armor reduces that by however many armor we have?
Yep.
Cool.
Can I just pick one of those dudes that were in my ley lines and have them make a magic save?
Yeah, absolutely.
Try to just slurp all their mana out.
That they are.
That's terrible phrasing, Eve.
Slurp all their mana out. What do you mean?
What are...
How's that terrible? It's delicious. Tastes like blue Gatorade, probably.
When there's things that are like line... Like I have something that's line 15. It's just like 15 squares, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. I don't know if there was like a measurement of space.
How does a 16 do you, Eve?
Well, not very good. Doesn't really do me any good. So that'd be a save. That's fine. You can have that.
Cool. Akonis.
End of the scene is going to be very end of combat, correct?
Yes.
Okay. And is this one of the ones that will give us energy, or is this
No.
that's going to kill us?
This one, this one, this one, and this one. Sorry for those at home. There's a map that my players are using just for reference.
GG is pointing to a variety, or JT is pointing to a variety of blue dots.
Mana Nexi.
We don't really trust if they're actually going to help us.
Very intimidating blue
Yeah.
dots that are surrounding some of us.
That have magically appeared.
A little afraid.
That we have been assured are fine and normal.
Just the ones I pointed to.
Okay, I am going to Gigi. I roll, and on a 1 or a 6, I get.
On a 4+ now.
Oh, nice.
We're upgraded.
And is that before or after movement? Like,
It's
does
when
movement
you-
count as my turn start, JT?
What was the question again?
If you or an ally starts their turn fully within one of these zones,
Starts their turn, yep.
Okay, so
you roll a d6, and on
okay.
a 4+, you get a mana back.
Okay. So Akonis is going to just take one step forward. Onion is going to stay where he is and kind of guards against the back, squares up, little armor all over him, looking fierce, I'm sure. I love him. And I'm going to how does this look? What does it look like when Akonis casts magic? I don't do it often. You kind of just see this like general layer of green magic, and it kind of like from the outward in starts to turn this like gray black, like it's decaying, and then it starts green again, and it kind of rotates between all of the colors as though there's something there, and then it starts to die off. And I'm going to start channeling for Serenity.
Okay.
Okay, that's my turn.
Absolutely beautiful. I got any Volliers? Any phase 3?
Me too, but you go first.
Okay, so Akonis went, Lich is going to go, and then whichever of you two
And then
wants to
volley.
go first. Yes.
Okay.
The Lich is going to take a turn in the goofy little volley phase. Which one do we want to do?
Why not that one?
Maisie. You see that Brother Blight projects a screen from his arm and pumps magic into it. Go ahead and make me an agility save.
It's not how I make my dreams come true. That's an 11, JT.
An 11?
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful. A
Okay.
weapon or support item of your choice is destroyed
Destroyed?
as he lets out this sort of vibrational frequency intent on shattering one of your items.
Yeah, you all see just as Maisie's running in and defending, the pistol at her hip shatters.
Okay. And then you take 8 force damage.
Okay. Okay.
And let me know when you take wounds as well. It is important to the game.
It'll be a while until I take a wound.
Yeah, no, I know. Okay. Kit or Tay? Spark
Go,
or
Kit, go.
Alethos?
Well, if you insist. So turns out there's a zesty little thing that I can do as a free action, which means that I can also do it during this turn,
Correct.
along with my shenanigans.
Does your free action thing have a specific phase?
Nope, it just says free action.
Yeah, then you can just do it for free. It is a free action.
Awesome. I'm going to do it on the free ski. And I think as everybody's sort of starting to pop off, Alethos, who has, since seeing Blight, I think, become slightly more purple, I think becomes... What color is Archimicris?
Archimicris is the same kind of blue that you were before you absorbed
That used to be?
other AI. Yeah.
Sick, gnarly. I think for a moment sort of shifts back a little bit closer to that initial sort of icy blue color. And I don't know if this fool knows what Archimicris looks like, but for a second, those of you who do, Alethos looks a little bit similar to her. And I'm gonna use my limit break, if I may, which is called Perfect Form. Which means I get some zesty little benefits that I can just change at will once per turn. I get like 4 of them. I don't know if you want me to list those off. Cool. So we get 4 of them, and we can change them all at will. Adaptive Body, which is a +1 to all checks and saves, because screw you, I guess. Eagle Eye just means I can do marks as a minor action. Perfect Form for the occasion. I can just fly, and it isn't stressful anymore, which is super fun and cool and chill and normal. And then what was the other one? Walking Wall, which means that I'm hard cover for anybody who is around me. And those can just change at will, but then I can never do it again until we go home. Because that's how limit breaks work. And then I would like to hit this man.
You can try.
Ultimate life form.
Literally for like just a minute. Yes, so I've got scope 10.
Mm-hmm.
How many of these fools can I get the guy that I want to get with this? It will not let me measure. That is 10 squares.
That is 10 squares, yes.
That is 10 squares. I'm gonna hit him. I'm gonna hit him so hard.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. With my... Where did it go? I just had it. I'm gonna cast a fun little spell called Strangle.
Okay. Go ahead and tell me what that does.
Wow.
It is a spell attack, so it's one of those.
You should ask.
So let me see if I can remember how to do a spell attack. And I think, hey Maisie, you want some stress for this lad?
The more the better.
Cool. Then we're gonna go with the Hangman's Handshake varietal. The names are just so baller on this. This is perhaps the coolest technique that I've picked up. So if I hit, just gets +1 stress for every stress that this guy takes. So remind everybody at home, because I totally remember. Rolling a spell is
you make a spell attack. You roll a yes.
Cool.
Ooh, Maisie, I forgot that the version that I summoned my bullfrog as also causes stress.
That's solid.
The
I'm gonna
vine cutter.
dig it down in the paint, and then we're gonna cook.
Stand near everybody.
Alrighty. That is a 13?
13?
Remember if that's good or not? Yeah.
Against his A-def is not going to hit.
Oh.
I need dice.
Well, an attempt was made. An attempt was made.
Mm-hmm.
I tried. I'm very angry. Yeah, and then I can minor action, so I'm gonna, if I can do that on this round as well. Yeah, it's the same.
You
same
do it
volume.
all
So
on your turn.
Yeah. So I'd like to copy this lad.
Okay.
Like to search him. And I get to learn. Basically, I just get his character sheet, is what it sounds like here.
Okay.
And I can to copy him later. I can't copy him right now.
Do you want all his attributes and his abilities and stuff? Is that what you're after?
I would like his attributes, his abilities, traits, and if I see him using equipment or a technique, then I can copy those.
Okay.
But if
Attributes,
I can't see those.
traits, and equipment if you see him use it.
Yeah. Basically all of his shit.
Yeah, so he has 25
This is what
HP. He
happens
has a
when you
stress
fully
cap
level
of
copy
12. He has a dodge of 10. He has an ADEF of 14. He has a speed of 5. He has an MP of 8. And his traits, he has mana application. He can reroll any check or save and can use this trait any number of times per roll, but it costs 1 mana. He cannot be silenced. Instead, he would lose 2 MP. He has an ability or a trait that allows him to volley during brawl phase. And whenever an enemy spends MP, the Lich regains that number of MP.
Good to know. Good to know. Delightful. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's
Anything
all I
else?
can do legally. I'm tired. I'm gonna move in front of these guys actually, if I'm allowed to move,
Yeah.
because y'all can get hard cover. I don't know what it means that I'm in the middle of this now, but you know, we're never gonna find out if we don't do it.
Okay. So the Lich is going to turn and make a ranged spell attack at you.
Do it.
Akonis.
What?
It's a 19, do
Akonis?
ya?
What did Akonis do?
Sorry. Yeah, well, no, yeah, Akonis.
No!
That's what I meant.
What did Akonis do?
Just shit!
Akonis is just sitting here.
How does a 19 do ya?
I mean, literally none of my stats on this entire page are higher than a 19, so I'm pretty sure that hits, regardless of what you're rolling against.
Okay. You're going to take 8 lunar damage,
Okay.
and then you're going to make a bulk save.
I get to add my bulk point to that.
Yes.
That's a 17.
A 17. That is going to save. So you are not slowed. You see he calls from his mouth a truly frosty breath and lobs the resulting magic at you. You see frost begin to form at your feet as you were damaged by this. And then Alethos is going to take 3 force damage. And the Guardians are attacking.
Oh, okay. That makes sense, I guess.
I forgot. They get to just do whatever they want whenever the Lich takes his turn. And Maisie, you're going to take
Fair
another
enough.
4 force damage.
For the record, JT, I've taken my first wound.
Okay. Cool.
We need
No.
to get you some HP.
Yeah.
Spark?
Hi. Yeah. Oh God. I have so many things I could do and I don't know what to do. But most of my things are Bali. So I think what I would like to do, please, if I could, my little buddy gets to move on my turn. If he like even moves within range, is there like opportunity attack things, or does he have to like start movement within the range?
I believe he has to start movement within the range, but there are... Yeah, so one of the reactions available to every character is opportunity attack. The trigger is when an enemy begins movement within the reach of one of your abilities.
Begins. Okay. Then yeah, then
And you
I
can-
mean, I think he's just gonna kind of these 2 guys that are in front-ish of me. I forgot what I named him. I think it was like flump, or like it was a noise, but he's gonna flump across the field very quickly.
Of course.
And I guess he'll just actually kind of get up in between them. Is what I would like him to do currently. As I think what I am gonna do is attack this fella here with my little experimental magitech weapon I made, my bow.
Oh boy.
Do I don't have to like add anything to that, yeah? Unless I have something that gives me. I don't think so. Let's open it. That's a 13 on the die.
A 13 against a Guardian's dodge is going to super hit, yeah.
Beautiful. And then that I scrolled past my weapon will be 1d6 plus 1, so that is 4 damage. I also let's see. After you use this weapon on a 46 reload, which I guess doesn't super matter because it's an arrow. I didn't make like a gun, so I don't think I have to roll for reloaded. Yeah.
No.
And then I did add, or I have that defending enchantment, and it's on this weapon. Once per turn, when you hit with it, you gain focus. So I get a focus because I hit him.
I'm just gonna.
Let me keep note of that. And then I think as just a minor action, I will oh my god, I have so many like minor actions, but I don't think any of them matter yet because shit hasn't happened. I'm gonna also scan or search, I guess, in this game on Blight. But I heard. But now Spark canonically also knows
Yes.
all of the goodies. Or if there is like, because I can't remember things. If there is was there an image of that, or was it just read out? His stats, was it just read out?
I just read out.
Okay. Okay. Then I think that is it. I lied. My buddy is. Oh, is that guy gone? Did he die?
Yes, they only have 3 HP.
Oh, hell yeah. I don't think then, because I think he has to attack the same guy I attacked. I will look for future rounds, but I know he gets to attack when I attack or do a point of damage, but I don't.
Mm-hmm.
We'll deal with that next round. Go on.
Yeah. So the Lich is going to use his 4th turn to create a new little guy next to Akanis. You see Akanis next to you downloads another clockwork soldier. All right. I believe that was actually all of you. Right. One more time.
Downloads?
Who? Yes, like sort of just digitizes. Lance. Yeah, there's 4 of you already. Whee! 3. Spark. You're going to take 3 points of force damage. Maisie, another 4.
I'm going to use the focus I just used. Because you said force damage.
Mm-hmm.
I can reduce the damage by 1, and I have 2 armor, so I will not take damage, but I lose my focus.
Okay. Which one? The Lance is going to take their turn. They are literally just going to. Oops. Hey, come on now. I'm using the wrong tool. That's why. Speed their way through the thing that just appeared next to you, Canis. Their lance basically just shatters it, and they turn to you and they go, "You need to be more careful with the ward."
I don't think that there's a safe place on this battlefield.
You need to be the safe space.
It's a lot of pressure.
It really is a lot of pressure.
You insisted on carrying it.
I insisted on not giving it to you.
What will you do when you run out of choices?
Somebody else will be able to pick up the slack. I'm not giving her to you.
Okay. Does anybody want to reposition? I believe everybody's gone now.
I still have to release. I
Same.
think.
Yes. No. We're gonna work through. So yep,
Just
we
not a-
skip phase 4 and 5, and we hit the release phase. So those of you who are channeling who would like to do their release first, because I'm about to be mean.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a minor action.
I guess I'll do it.
You don't have to.
Mhm.
I gotta do a big one. Okay, let's see. So I'm gonna do the fireball one. and because I have a sun, it's a blast 3.
Okay.
What size is that?
So that is for your
Is that
frame
5
of
by
reference.
5?
Yeah, so that's gonna look like that.
Holy shit.
No, not even. Sorry, I think one more. Nope.
For
That's
those
a
at home,
blast
she
3.
just put an absolutely
That's a
massive
blast 3.
target on the
That's a
map.
blast 3.
Hold on. Can you put that big square, or big circle, right here? What's
Yeah.
that look like? Okay, move it over 1
Which direction?
to the left.
For those of you in the audience, there is a giant circle that takes up about a third of the battlefield.
That still gets Brother Blight, right? Because it's a square, it's not a circle.
Right.
Or is it a
so
circle?
He's within 3 squares of it, so I'll say it's fine.
So it's fine. Okay,
Yeah,
cool.
it's a square.
So yeah, Gigi's holding this black hole, and then kind of has a kind of moment, and will reach in and pull out this just molten metal staff, just this huge staff, and with it just fling this giant sun looking fireball over into that space, and it just makes a big boom.
Okay.
But that's my actual Saturn rod that I made.
Is that a save, or is that just these people take
I think
X
it's
damage?
auto hit. I think it is auto hit.
Cool.
So
is mine.
Create a blast. All characters in that area are auto hit, taking 2d6 plus 2 astral.
Go ahead and roll. I'm just gonna delete the little guys in this. We're gonna send you to back, and then these guys are fucking wiped for sure.
Don't think I have anything. I don't think I actually have anything that affects it, but yeah, okay. I think I just rolled that. So 2d6 plus 2.
As just a meta ask, does anyone in particular need a heavy weapon? Because I forgot I got one from the loot table, but I can't carry a heavy weapon, so it's just been in my cart. It's pretty cool. It's a scythe.
Maisie, do you need a heavy weapon since one of yours got destroyed?
My heavy weapon slot is currently occupied, is all I'll say.
You forgot a damage?
We do have a damage. That is going to be 13
Cool.
points of damage.
What kind of damage?
Astral damage.
Okay. How much mana does this spell cost? 3. So the Lich is going to spend 3 mana and reduce the damage by 6 down to 7, and then it's going to gain that 3 mana back from you spending it to channel.
Okay.
As a reaction, you see they just throw up a domed shield and sort of mitigate most of the stuff that you've thrown at him.
It's fair.
And he cocks his head to you, Gigi. Turns away from Akonis for the first time this combat. We're going to go ahead and remove that because he's going to release his channel now.
I don't get to go?
It alternates.
Okay.
So you will get to go. I'm just going to do a quick, goofy little measure. Two, three, 4. 1, 2, 4.
For those of you in the audience on our battle map, a new larger circle has just appeared above Gigi and I's heads.
A secret, tertiary, even larger circle.
I'm in danger. Worse, Gigi's in
You
danger.
thought If you didn't think these spell circles could get, oh, there's a second one.
Oh, good. People are gonna get Venn diagrammed in this. Super rad.
Oh.
What happens when you get Venn diagrammed to the spell circle?
I am
You are
probably about to
currently
take all my
both
wounds.
Die.
diagrammed.
Hey,
if it's anything
hey,
like
meet
Final
me in the
Fantasy,
spell
you just
diagram.
die.
Yeah, I'm probably about to take all of my wounds right now.
Wait, sorry.
Yeah, so
I have 9 HP, y'all.
Real tome heads get
Nine?
Venn diagrammed by the spell
Oh
circles.
yeah, I also have 9. I also have 9.
okay.
If anyone wants to see
So-
this, I'm posting
Is
it
that
as
that's enough
campaigns.
slices?
That's so funny.
Oh wait, no, I'm
Uh,
not. I'm sorry. There's been
Harp-
more added since I
We're-
added the photo.
Harp
Let me
is
go
gonna
to the chat.
resolve
Harp is showing
this.
the chat. Harp is
Yeah.
showing the.
We're gonna resolve
Harp is
this
getting
one
our
at a
terror
time.
in real time.
Maisie and Gigi, for your 2 meteor strikes,
So
you're going to take 8 damage from both, so 16 total damage.
Jiminy Christmas.
I'm looking at the map. I'm only seeing 1 hit me.
You got 2. You're in 2, buddy.
Maybe let me refresh. Let me see if we got a problem.
We're about to.
Fucking seriously.
Does my armor reduce both of those, or just the combined hit?
Sorry, there's a timer for Roll20 to load in for some reason.
Let's see
You've
here.
done too much roll 20ing.
I-
yeah,
do I
there's the,
subtract
there's
6
the
or
2.
3?
There's the 2. I see it.
You will reduce that by your armor. It does not say AP.
Okay, cool.
So you both take 8 from each of those as meteors rain down upon you. This guy is a non-issue. That guy could never have survived it. Okay. Let's do Spark is in 2.
That'd have been really cool if that ability was a reaction, but it's not.
I'm very close to taking my first wound.
So Spark, you're going to take a total of 12 points of force damage from the meteor strikes. Canis, I think you were 3 away from both.
We take a stress
you're going to
each time
take-
we. No, we take a wound each time.
You take a wound. Yep.
That's right. Okay. Which is just once, but
Alethos, you're going to take 12 total.
That feels excessive, but all right.
2.
before we got on this, JT's like, I'm not meaning to kill y'all.
Yeah.
It blows
No
this amount of
intention of
damage at
killing
people that
anyone.
only have
No,
9
No
HP.
intention
This
of
is-
killing anyone.
This
We have
is
9 HP.
absolutely intentionally trying to kill
We
us.
have 9
I've got
HP.
how many wounds is this?
12 points for Akonis as well. And the Lance is only going to take 8.
Fuck that guy.
Fuck the Lance for being
Yes!
only one of them.
He wants me to be safe, and he's not even.
Wait, I count as hard cover for at least one of these fools, right?
I'll let you pick one.
From above?
Well, no, not above. You're a wall, not a.
I'm
not a
very
ceiling.
I'm very tall.
Where would I find damage and stress, I'm going to assume?
And then Alethos, you're going to take 2 points of force damage.
Am I? Must I?
You must.
In addition?
In addition.
I've taken my second wound, JT.
Yeah, same. I took 2 in
Aha.
1 round. I didn't know
I'm
that was possible.
dazed.
Oh,
Neither
what
did
is
I.
your total HP?
Not enough. My
I
cap
have,
is 9, babes. I'm not.
full transparency. I have 1 HP currently.
You
Before
You
my-
haven't
before my
taken
first-
your first wound yet,
No,
man.
no, not yet.
Mason's
Okay.
still different.
We cycle back to the top.
I have not done my shit.
Oh, sorry. No, you're right. I'm sorry.
Like he and Cook.
Go ahead.
My
I'm sorry.
God.
Cook.
I would
Booze
like
for this.
to at this. I would like to center a blast zone 1 right here, please. That
Right
will
here?
stay on the map permanently.
nice.
Sure.
More circles. More circles.
I would like it to be
on the
a
map.
friendly color, please, because it is a friendly thing.
You want it centered.
Color is Akonis's magic, do you
Uh,
think?
It's on. Well, it's actually like pretty grayed out. I want it centered. Fuck. To the right too. Yeah.
Okay, just remember that one's yours.
Make it a
Well,
pretty
that's
color.
just going to be confusing.
I
It
can't
is.
change color. It's a
I really
PNG.
Well,
appreciate this.
People
This is very good.
people need to remember that if they start their turn there, they regain 3 HP.
I got this. I think I got this.
It is dotted with an orange dot.
That's not even mine.
That's the wrong one. Listen.
No, it's not.
Mine.
That's
This
yes. Look,
it looks like it's on the other
Oh.
one.
Yeah, that's just a trick of the light there.
the dots will not rotate. There you go.
Thank
Let
you.
me just grab that. I'm going to put this little ring on it.
You just put the ring down, Eve.
It'll work. Anybody who starts their turn in this circle regains 3 HP. And
Yeah.
it lasts the entire thing.
That's sick.
That's my turn.
Harp, please return to camera. It'll be fine.
No, Harp has become one with the map.
Harp is like
Love it,
our
love
weather person or like battle map
I'm just
weather
giving
person.
Harp is, as you
Okay.
can see on the north of the battlefield.
Yeah, can
their
you like
shit is
add
ripped.
Roll20
God,
as your
green
green
screen
screen
it.
background? Just be like,
I could do
"Please
that.
leave this circle.
I could
Is
actually
that-
do that.
Yeah,
Okay,
give Harp
well,
literally
I-
2 seconds
well,
and
I'm
that'll
not.
happen.
I'm not.
I need to know if anybody's defending for the new round.
Oh.
What's the number on that? Numero
1.
uno? Oh.
Oh,
I
Is
will-
defend a full, or do I still get to do a minor action?
So defend can be your main stage action, your standard action. You take your turn on the phase that you're acting in.
and I will be also taking a refresh action here.
Okay.
You get to do on a refresh.
You can spend a recovery, regain all your HP, clear all stress, or regain all MP, and then you can reload all reloading, clear all discord, clear a condition that wasn't caused by yourself, or clear a condition on an adjacent ally.
Does move have to be on reposition, or can we do that on our turn?
You can move on your turn.
Our refreshes haven't refreshed, correct? Since
No.
the beginning of the mission? No. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna refresh. Or our recoveries.
Your recoveries will have on level up.
Oh. Don't mind if I do. I'm gonna use one of those little baddies right there. Get all that HP back. Not that it matters that much.
For point of order, JT, I had to use 3 mana for that.
Okay. He was at full after stealing from GG.
Ooh, now we know all
Sorry, I
needs
didn't mean to do that. I actually didn't mean to do that.
That's funny.
Okay.
Cool.
GG
Oh.
refreshes.
Also, wait a minute. Yes, minor action. I'm gonna gain another sun.
Mm-hmm.
And this, I think, that happens later. Okay. It's all good. I will roll for my mana though. In my ley lines. Yes. Give me. 50% chance is nice.
I'm going to defend.
Okay.
I don't know that focus does anything for me, but that +1 might help. So
Do we have grit yet? We do.
we
You
have
do
1 grit.
Yeah.
Look at us go.
T3.
Next level, you'll have 2 grit.
Oh, I forgot to add my grit.
Spark's getting so grizzled.
Spark is a hardened warrior now.
Got to hit the gritty.
No.
Eve, no. Eve, no.
I did. I already did. What do you want? What do you want me to do now?
And then as part of phase 1, Brother Blight is also going to summon another little guy
Stop that.
right there.
Wait with these little guys.
I can't.
We don't need them. We don't need
Put a
them.
little guy right in front of my little guy. How dare you?
And then the lance is going to take 3/4 damage. Attaboy. Okay. Phase 2. Anybody channeling? No volunteers? You see Brother Blight does start channeling again.
You.
Got 4 turns, I would too, you know?
Yeah.
5 turns? How many turns? All turns.
Yeah.
How many you want?
Oops. Just one for each of you, I think. No. Right there. Okay. Cool. And that's going to send another 3 damage at the lance. And that's going to bring us to phase 3. Anybody doing a phase 3 action?
Yeah.
Do we take our lowest action rating or our highest action rating between major and or full and minor?
You're going to take your full action, yeah.
Okay.
I have a volley. That's
Okay.
what we're in now, right? Yeah, phase 3.
Mhm.
I would like to limit break if you don't mind. Here.
Of course not.
I think I say ow 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 ow. And then look at Frump very sad, and then he gets like angry. It's like Hulk, you know, like something touched Mama, and I'm pissed, you know. As he doubles in size, his legs get a little beefier, so he's a little faster. He gains +10 over his current health, which was maximum. So this boy's stronger than all of us HP wise. And I don't know if that means he can do I think he can do a spell at this time.
If he's got a spell listed, absolutely.
Yeah,
sure.
there's
Why
quite a
not?
few. There's quite a few listed there for my little buddy. I think what I would like him to just go ahead and do is get rid of this dude in front of him. I think that would probably be the best for me. So he is going to slash.
Okay.
Him. This is when he gets real attacks. Otherwise, he only got to do 1 point of damage when I did damage. Now he gets his own shit. Okay, I'm figuring it out. This is the first time I've used it. So he's gonna slash on this guy. He gets to use, I think, all of my stats and stuff when he does these like mega skills. Like as far as MP and such. He's not adjacent to me, so he doesn't get a bonus. That is a 12. Does that
Yeah, a 12 super hits these
cool?
things.
Yeah, his little tongue goes out, and it looks like it is like solid, like obsidian. You know, like how scary the inside of the mouth of like a turtle or a penguin is? That is what has transformed inside of this bullfrog's mouth. It just looks dangerous and pokey. And it does 3 piercing physical. And if he's still alive, he is sundered until the end of their next turn.
No, the Guardians are not particularly strong. Your bullfrog properly shatters this thing.
Beautiful. Love that for me and for Frump. And then I have a minor action I can still do, yeah?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my strong summon. Your summons gain +5 HP. So him and my little slime, who I keep forgetting is on me. I should be getting accuracy when I attack because of him. I keep fucking forgetting. But they both gain +5 HP, and one of the summons within scope can move up to 4 spaces. I think he's within scope of me still. Yeah, what is my scope? Oh yeah, he's super within. He's gonna start moving towards Blight. 1, 2. Is diagonal still 4?
Diagonal
like
still
normal?
4.
Okay. He's hollow.
We ignore the geometry of squares in TTRPGs.
Love it. Okay. That is I'm gonna move even though this guy can swing at me. I'm very dodgy. I got a lot of
The
bonuses
Guardians
for that
actually
shit.
don't have any reactions. They just get their one thing to do, and they can only do it when the Lich takes his turn.
Beautiful. I want to kind of move along with my buddy, but also get some distance from everybody and also get closer to this healing thing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Scramble off away.
Can I retcon my movement, JT?
Sure.
Cool. I'm gonna. I would like to go away from these blue things. That's not me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Thank you.
What do you mean you're going to get out of the way of the red dots?
Look, I'm not having a good time.
I'm sorry to hear that. Is anybody else volleying? All right. The Lich is going to take a turn. Eeny, meeny, miny, you, Alethos. What's your E-def?
My E-def?
Yeah.
I don't got
Or
one of
your
those.
A-def, sorry.
There we go.
There we go.
That's an 8, so probably.
Your Alethos def.
The A in A-def stands for.
Cool. You said 8?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going to take 8 force damage and you're going to make an agility save.
Okay. All right. If I must, that's an additional wound. I'm not looking good at all, guys.
Oh,
Let me do math real
Okay.
quick.
I don't know if I can help it.
I can move, and I probably should.
Oh, if you can move at least one square, that'd be sick.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Just gonna throw it out there. You know,
I
just if you were
have
planning
a-
on it anyway.
I have a plan. What is this? Agility save or roll
Yep,
or check? or
agility
something?
save.
Okay. Cool. That's so I might have to roll a new character. So that's not good. That's a nat 1. Which
That's
I get
okay.
a +1 to it.
It's just a goofy little thing where one of your weapons or support items are destroyed. It's your choice which. As
weapons
another
are support.
vibrational frequency is sent at you.
Oh man. Oh
What is
man.
bloodied? Half health?
Half health.
Uh-huh. I think there's a tome. It's not one of the tomes that we've had that's had any like interesting information, but it is the flavor in which my lore book is. It's just some little piece of machinery that I've taken from one of these places that doesn't really have our information on it, and it just sort of shifts sort of through their body, and they sort of lose hold of it and just busts on the ground.
Okay.
Whoops.
Cool. Any repositioning?
Yeah. Well, have you already moved, or are you gonna move, Alethos? Let me check.
It wasn't
haven't had my
Alethos'
turn.
Alethos was just being
Oh.
targeted by an attack.
Yeah, so I don't think I can move. Can I?
It's fine. We'll make
It's okay,
it
I'll
work.
get there.
We'll figure it out. Yeah, I'm gonna use my standard action to do a funny thing. First, I'm gonna. What is it called in this? I'm gonna do the surge. I'm gonna surge. And then Gigi's gonna like take the Saturn rod and like kind of hold it up, and then it's like gravity just kind of like pulls them across the entire battlefield, like in the blink of an eye. It just like folds for a second, and then I'm gonna appear over here, and it actually destroys that ley lines that I just
Which
left.
one?
The
This
one that I
one?
just left. Yeah.
Bonk. Bye.
But that's just a little funny thing that I can do sometimes. So
Anything else with your turn?
no,
Okay.
unless I get another minor action to go with my surge. I don't know.
You don't. You just get a standard, I'm pretty
Well,
sure.
that's not fun. That's not fun. I guess as a reaction, this little guy can make me a magic save.
Sure.
'Cause I think that one entered my ley lines.
9? Is a 9 good enough?
It's not, so it's gonna lose 3 mana, and I'm gonna gain 3 mana.
Okay. Do you gain the 3 mana regardless of if it has mana?
Unclear.
I'm gonna say yeah, you do. It only loses 1 mana point.
It just says on a failure they lose 1 D3 mana, and you regain mana equal to the amount they lost, which is
I'm gonna rule it in your favor there.
it's more fun that way for me. Yeah, that's what
That's
I got.
your reposition.
That's my second turn.
Okay. So it's 1, 2. The Lich is going to take an action and is going to transpose. You see Brother Blight looks at one of the clockwork soldiers, and they swap places.
Oh.
Hey, does that cost him mana?
It does.
Cool, good to know.
You get 1 mana back.
Is it
Yeah.
still phase 4, JT?
Yes, this is a phase 4 action.
Okay. Can I now go on phase 4 even if I wasn't going to before?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to use a lot of movement this turn then, because the fight is happening so
Rush,
far away from
baby.
me. And I can move twice my movement when I take the reposition, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When you use the rush action, you can move up to your speed, and then you can move in addition to your turn.
Okay. Then I'm going to surge and do that, I think.
I don't think you have to search unless you took.
I
phase one
refreshed.
action. Oh, okay. Sorry, I forgot.
We're good.
My bad.
You're fine. So I am 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm here. Yeah. All right. That's my turn.
All right. Phase 5 actions. Any fighting? Any brawling?
I just used up mine.
Okay. The lance is going to go, and is going to charge, since the lance was 1 space away. Is going to get a bonus accuracy to this. Bonk. Is super going to hit. And Brother Blight is going to take a nondescript amount of damage. That is to say, is going to take 8 points of damage. And then Brother Blight is going to go. Was going to target Alethos, very clearly going to just like basketball grab your head, and is attacked and harried by this new nuisance, and is instead going to attack them.
I have a reaction, JT.
By all means.
Maisie's chains are going to reach out to Blight and pull him to me. He has to include me as a target of the attack.
Okay. Is that just an auto hit on that grapple?
Yes.
Okay. So he is yanked to you. And
then I'm going to spend a focus to make a grapple attack after he attacks, but
okay.
he attacks first.
Sure. What is that? That's just a regular melee weapon. Technically. Is your dodge at or above 10?
No, not even
Okay.
close.
So go ahead and make me a bulk save.
Okay.
You take 6 lunar damage and 2 stress.
Okay.
Just from the attack. And let me know the result of the bulk save.
And then the bulk save. Bulk's okay. That's a 18 total?
18 is a success. Instead of being stunned and dazed, you are only dazed.
All right. Take it where I can get it.
Alethos, this is technically a weapon. It is a paralyzing touch. I think you can copy. if I'm understanding
Yeah.
your ability correctly.
Yeah, if it counts as equipment, I can steal that.
Oh, right. Sorry. Hold on.
Noted.
I forgot a little channeling trigger, which Brother Blight is shockingly going to fail. Which means he's no longer concentrating on his spell. So now that we move to the release phase. Yeah,
can
go ahead.
I make that grapple attack against him before I
Yeah,
move to the
absolutely.
release phase? Okay, thank you. That's a 14 total.
14 total.
Mhm.
Is that just against dodge, or is
Yes,
it
yes. The
contested?
first attack is.
Yes. Okay. Yeah, that'll super hit.
Oh, awesome.
Blight.
Okay.
Yeah, you get the chains wrapped around. He begins to struggle and almost sort of just reaches up and grabs the chains. Because grappled creatures are grappling their grapplers.
Mhm.
And so is now in Harry with you. Anybody releasing any spells? Did anybody channel any spells? No? Okay. Then we're going to go to phase 7. Does anybody have any full attacks? Alethos does?
I would like to commit crimes against my fellow man. Yeah.
That's allowed.
Cool. Sick.
I understand.
Can I use my own mark? If I can do two
Yeah,
things
absolutely.
in action. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna minor action mark this fool.
Okay, you do that.
The one who keeps doing the hits. This asshole. And then I would like to use that immediately. To use my lunar cannon.
So you get an accuracy on the attack.
Yeah. And I will be doing that.
Because your lunar cannon's a line, right? Or is it just a targeted thing?
It is. So
I would move first.
I'm very
yeah.
short.
That is true.
That's fine. Maisie is not.
Yeah, no, it is a line 15. So that would catch all of you fuckers.
Yeah, if you
that
moved
would
up
be
one
not
diagonally, you wouldn't hit anybody.
Or I could scoot on over here. Because I
Also
have,
fine,
what is
sure.
that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I can go back over here. And then I can just do a zesty little line and get him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna try not to hit you guys. I'm gonna try really hard. Okay, so then there's an accuracy for that, and then this is okay. All right. Trying to remember how to roll all these things. That is that's a 18
18
to
is going
smack.
to hit. Yeah, absolutely.
That's about dang time. So that is 3d6 plus 3 lunar, and I can't do worse than 4. That's a 6, 8, 10. Oh, wait, so that's a 10 plus 3. That's 13 lunar damage.
13 lunar damage.
Yeah. Right to the noggin. Straight to the dome.
As a reaction, Blight is going to look you in the eye and spend 3 MP to have that. And is instead going to take 7.
Okay. Well, that'll max out my mana, though. Nice. Good to know. Cool and fun. And just point of order, I'm adjusting some of my cool abilities for my limit break, but that's a free action, so don't worry about it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Akonis, do me a favor and make a mind save.
I just don't want to.
You can choose to fail.
I don't want to do that either. That's a 17.
A 17?
Yes.
That's a success.
Thank God.
You take 3 stress.
Okay.
And you have to move 3 spaces to your closest ally. Alethos is already your closest ally.
Delightful.
You can feel Brother Blight sort of attempting to carve his way into your mind. And you feel your acorn like flare up in response in an attempt to keep him out. And you hear your acorn go, "Resist the unnatural."
Akonis just internally says, "For once, we're on the same side."
We always were.
I'm not saying anything.
Okay. That's 7. Anybody got a phase 8? Where phase 8 is just do whatever you didn't do. Okay. We move back up to phase 1. Who's bolstering? Any bolsterers? I'm not seeing any bolsterers.
time.
Phase
I would
2, any
love to.
channel? You would love to bolster?
I would, but I can't. I have too many other
Oh,
things to
okay.
do.
Okay. Anybody channeling?
Channel.
Okay.
Wait, hold on. Wait. I'm not gonna channel.
Okay.
Joking. Just kidding.
That's beautiful, man.
Was a jest.
Okay. Anybody gonna volley?
Yes. If I continue to use like perks from my limit break, like that still follows the same thing. So like his spells and stuff would still follow under volley. Okay, cool. If someone else is volleying, you go for it.
I'm gonna volley. I'm gonna use a spell attack called Celestial Ray.
Okay.
We'll do Ray of Fire. I think it's just like the new like staff that Gigi has is just like this like planetoid with all these little like moons and like rings around it.
Mhm.
And I think that just one of the little moons just like shoots a little beam out of it. Just one of them. I have to make a spell attack though. I think yes, range spell attack. What do I add to that? Just so
Magic.
I add magic to that. Would my being a student of the Umbral Archive add to this? Or
Yeah,
is that how this
I'll
works?
allow it.
Can I do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't see why not.
I mean, it's 3 accuracy. I'm not going to turn you down. Do I also add grit to this?
Yes, you always add grit to your attack
Oh
rolls.
my god, this is amazing. That is a 23.
Yes.
That does it, I think. Okay, so on a hit, they take 1d6 plus 1 astral damage. So 6 astral damage.
My God.
let me check my stuff. Does this count? So it says because I cast that spell, does it count as using my weapon, or does it not?
It's a spell. I'm gonna say no.
Okay, good to know.
But you see Brother Blight hunch over at that attack. The last bit hits him, and a chunk of his armor flies off and sort of impacts into the dirt, as heavy as it is.
Oh shit, phase 1 is complete.
You see a buckle breaks, and the rest of his chest plate falls away. You see a properly malnourished man
Oh,
sort of begin to stagger away.
And then the heavy rock music kicks in, and the new health bar pops up above his head. Is that the point we're at?
Butt rock emerges. Crush 40.
You hear him begin to laugh.
Yep. Music kicks in.
As
It's really scary. It's going to be hot.
from his eyes where the
Fucking
pipes
same,
are
Eve.
embedded. From his eyes where his pikes are embedded, they begin to glow red hot. And you see everybody sees now there is a black crackling lightning around him. That armor was not for his safety. It was to contain what Maisie will see is just a proper Vanta black stone embedded in his chest. As he cocks his eye to look at you. And where's my roll 20 comeback? There's 5 of you.
No. There's 0 of us.
Are those the Guardians?
Yes.
Okay.
He calls upon 6 more guardians. They look different. They look wrong. Gigi and the Lance would both notice that these things are indeed just a little to the left. Much like Maisie was before resettling back into this reality. Now, his health bar is anew. He does still have mana application, so you can still copy that, but he has new stuff.
Does he still have mana recycling?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Good to know.
Okay. We're going to start a new combat. Technically.
I replay. So does that mean I replace my ley line?
If you'd like to.
Hell yeah, I'd like to.
Just have to fuck him up.
Because I'll add another one. I'll add that one I used back into play.
Where do you want it?
Let's actually move the one that's here. If we can move it right here,
Yeah,
that'd be cool. Fine with the other ones where they're at. Maybe just like maybe one right here. That seems kind of fun and quirky. It's like a good spot to maybe stand later if I need to.
It's like I'll say this, it's like a half new combat. So prior existences will remain, and then new existences can be added for combat triggers. Yes.
Is Blight still grappled by me?
I will say when the armor melted away, the grapple ended.
Okay.
But he has not moved.
Gotcha.
For your best interest, frankly.
Yeah. JT, could I have a GM call on something?
Sure.
Okay. So with like my basic companion shade, it says like anything that I can do, I can channel through him. Like, so basically the little bullfrog can do my spells, do my actions, do whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He has his own speed and damage and all that shit, like normal.
Mm-hmm.
But then when I do the limit break and everything bumps up, it then says that he also gains those like spells and actions, which he can use as a standard action. So does that now mean that he gets his own standard action? Not only my beautiful. Cool. Just one double
Your
check.
frog can take a turn.
Cool. Good to know.
Also, Akanis, do you want Onion with you?
I haven't fucking decided yet. Well, okay, if we're playing true to the game, I wasn't gonna say it because I just wasn't gonna use him. But he only has 5 health points, and if I took like fucking 9 or whatever,
I'm not allowed to kill pets.
No, but he shrinks back down. That's what we've
Onion
done
I can
before.
bolster him
Onion was suspiciously immune.
because it specifically says summons, not my summons. So I could give him some extra HP. For that one specific thing, just says summons. All my other shit is for my specific guy, but that one ability.
I mean, if he is still alive, then yes, I would like him with me. I will summon him whenever I take my turn, though. But I had kind of assumed he was dead from that first move, so I just left him in the corner of the battlefield because I didn't want you to take him away
Like,
again.
hi, buddy.
Yep. I was just like, well,
I'm not gonna
Onion's
take
out.
I'm not going to take your dog away again.
You might.
Is anyone
Sounds
bolstering?
fake.
Phase 1. No? Okay. 1 second. Let me just double check something. Cool. You see he's going to use the bolster phase to call on a new ally.
Another.
Yep. And if you're still copying that mana print, he spends 2 mana to do that.
That's the sound of Alethos eating up all that mana.
Akonis take 3 force damage, Alethos take 3 force damage, and Gigi take 3 force damage.
Was this like a specific
guys.
attack, or was it like
Just from.
Oh, sorry. Not force damage. 3 stress each. The Guardians have been upgraded.
Ooh, I'm breaking.
So am I. I don't really know what that means.
It'll come into play later.
It's like bloodied, but for stress.
I don't think I have
Channeling? Anybody channeling?
I'm gonna channel.
Okay.
I will say, can I, for flavor, lock eyes with Gigi and just give him a nod?
I think we're on the same page. I think we were already moving in sync. Our minds.
Talking is always a
as
free
one.
action in my games.
Not even talking. We don't need to.
I'm gonna move 1 back, and then minor action. I'm actually gonna do something kind of funny. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Am I gonna do that? Let me look at the map one more time. No, I'm gonna leave it. We're just gonna do it. We're gonna do it live. Yes, I'm good. I think I gained a bunch of mana, maybe, but I haven't spent any yet. I guess I spend it now because I'm channeling, correct?
Yep. Cool.
Even though I've got those like 2 suns like floating around me, the like moons start glowing around my Saturn rod. I'm charging up something special.
Okay. The Lich is also going to start charging or channeling.
get out
It's
of here?
going to center on you, center on you, center on good old Lancy boy here, and center on you. And I will back those real quick. Just don't forget that they're under there. That would be bad.
If I have an ability that only triggers if I did something on my last turn because we've entered a new phase, is that like null and void, or does it still count?
No, it'll still count.
Okay. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Do something quirky.
Setting another stress to Alethos, Akonis, and Gigi.
Oh, can you not?
It's just like point of order. What happens when we take too much stress?
If you go over your stress cap, you overstress, and you have to roll on the overstress table.
Okay.
Cool. That's it.
We're fine. We're fine for now.
Okay.
Days doesn't matter.
Is anybody doing anything in the volley phase, or did anybody have any other channels?
No channel, but yes.
No
volley.
channel, but volley. Any other
I'm gonna
volleys?
surge, and I'm gonna volley.
Okay. We'll
So
do you last.
Yes.
Last-ish. You can go whatever order you want. It's up to you guys, but
Take 2 strips.
I don't know. Wait, what do you need to go first, Eves, before I move my people around?
Not particularly.
Okay. I would like to please. Where was the thing I was just reading? Oh, that is what I was reading. I was reading the right thing. Dang, Maisie, I wish you were like one space to any other direction than where you are.
If you need to hit me, hit me.
It could hurt a lot, though.
You all have 2 wounds. I don't have one. I have health to spare. I'm fine. I can take it.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. Okay. 1, 2,
You got this.
3, 4, 5, 6. We'll go up here because that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I'm shooting a line AoE from this guy down, and it's line 15.
Mhm.
That's sick.
Everybody must make a agility save.
Okay. 13 from the Guardians.
My ass is not making that.
Their ass is not agile.
I'm glad you did it.
Okay. Everybody takes 10 force damage.
Okay.
On a failure?
On a failure, they
On a
take
success.
10. A success is 5.
Okay. So,
Whew, okay.
Hey, Spark, were you bloodied by chance?
No, I only have 1 wound so far. And still most of my HP in the second, so I'm good. Right? Because
Is anybody bloodied right now?
I am.
Okay.
yeah, because I have 6 of 9. I'd have
Whoever's
to hit.
worse off. Whoever's worse off, whenever you take your turn, I can heal you with a reaction.
Love that.
Lethos, do you want it since you are 2 wounds deep like me?
Oh, I'm 3 wounds deep now. Took
Maisie,
another
is it
one.
okay if I give it to Lethos? Because
100%. 100%.
Cool. Whenever you
Thanks.
take your turn,
Please do.
Lethos, let me know. I'll heal you.
Okay, so
Okay.
that was his turn. I can still do something. So I think I would like, my friends are not doing so hot over here, and they still have 2 dudes on their ass. And the 2 powerhouses have the scary guy. So I'm gonna help my 2 that aren't doing so well. I just want to kind of move in like what the fuck was I standing on? Oh my god, I'm getting further away from that. Holy shit.
he is channeling. Yeah.
Holy shit. Okay.
channeling
What's my
his
speed? Oh god. I'm so glad I moved. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. Goodbye, bitches. Okay. And then I'm gonna use my fancy Magitech bow, and I'll shoot the one by Akonis.
Sure. Go ahead and make your attack.
And I'm gonna remember my accuracy because my little buddy travels with me, and he's the one that gives me an accuracy on specifically attacks. Doesn't matter. That was a nat 1 plus 5. So
The arrow goes awry, lands in the ground next to Akonis's feet.
can I search? Can I do it again if I search?
Yeah, I think so.
I want to be helpful.
And
And I
I
have
think
not taken
we're still going to respect the alternating.
Yep.
So we're gonna
That's
go.
fine.
It's gonna go Lich.
You
Then
could also roll on the reroll table, I think,
There's the oh.
if you don't want to use a surge.
Gotcha. Okay. I can only really. Do you just roll? I guess I just roll a d6 technically, but so it's 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could become marked to reroll. And then do I click it? Does that mean I can only do that like once? Oh, it's once per round.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even realize that this was a thing. Okay, I'll do that. I am marked.
Mhm.
That is much better. That's a 19 plus 4. 23.
what's the damage on that?
Is this game crit is just if you get above 20, or is
20
it a net
plus.
20 on the die?
20 plus.
Hell yeah, more shit happens, but I don't think it matters because these guys are wimpy.
They are. They're super wimpy. Yeah.
Actually, it helps me. Doesn't even super matter for them. Because I took growing power, so I get a power die because I just crit with my weapon. But that is 6, 7 damage.
Yes. Yeah.
Roll-
That's enough.
roll max. Is there anything
3
else for
HP.
crit
It's not a lot.
for damage?
So for damage, you just roll twice and take the highest if you crit, I believe.
Oh. Well, 6 would be the highest, so I'm not too worried
Yeah.
about rolling again. So whenever you make an attack roll, damage roll with a magic attack weapon, after the dice roll, you can expend any number of power die. Okay, cool. So anytime I crit, I get a power die, and basically now I'm gonna have a pool of d6s. I can start adding to shit. So I've got one.
Of course.
That's it. That's me.
Okay, well, it's just going to go ahead and take his turn. Good old brother Blight is going to target Maisie with against an EDF of 15 or higher.
No, my IDF is 7.
Okay. You're going to take 8 lunar damage.
Okay,
you're going
that is
to
my
make
first wound.
You're going to make a bulk save as well once you've taken your wound.
Okay.
And then
Okay.
Alethos, GG, and the Lance are going to take 1 stress each.
Stress, you say?
What is it for the
A bulk
save again?
save.
Bulk? Okay, that's I add a grit as well as my bulk, right? I add my grit to saves.
You do.
Okay, that's a 19 then.
You pass. You are not slowed by the same ice sort of creeps up your chains as he grabs one off of the ground and begins to shake it in your face almost. Okay, who's gonna volley next?
I'm gonna volley.
Okay.
I'm gonna do it. Yes, so I'm gonna roll a spell attack. I'm gonna do Celestial Ray again because fun things happen.
Of course.
That's pretty good. That is an 11 plus 5, which is 16 plus 3, so 19.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
guess.
So 1d6 plus 1 astral damage, so 7 astral damage and 4 discord. Because if they were hit by a celestial ray the last turn, they take 4 discord this turn.
Oh boy. Okay.
And I can just keep doing that. If I only use this for the rest of the fight, it's 4 discord every turn for free.
Yeah. He's going to spend 3 mana to reduce the actual damage by 6. He's only going to take 1. He's going to take the 4 discord because you can't reduce that. And I'm going to mark that he has 4 discord, which he will now have to handle. Okay.
-6 was kind of disrespectful, frankly.
Yeah, well. Any other volleys?
I forgot to do my minor action if I could real quick.
Sure, by all means.
I'm gonna summon me another familiar, and this time it looks like the little like Legend of Zelda sprite, and it just zips around. It is going to be specifically tied to agility, so if I need to do an agility check while he's next to me, I get a +1 accuracy to that.
Okay.
Also, fuck it, I am gonna search. If I could. I feel real scared for my little my parents over here getting their ass kicked. They kept me safe all last adventure. I'm gonna be helpful. I'm just gonna shoot him again because I do not want to get anywhere near any of this shit. That went out. I don't think that's gonna matter. That's only a 10 total.
10 to hit?
Yeah.
That hits.
Oh, they're squishies.
The Guardians? Yeah, they are. They're not very strong at all.
Love that. That's 3 damage.
Bye-bye. Alethos, you see another Guardian crumble in front of you. Oil spills out everywhere.
Ew.
I got you guys. As my frog has demolished 4 of them, and I shot the other 2.
Okay. Any other volleys? Going once for volleys. We're moving on to repositioning.
I would like to reposition.
Absolutely.
Is one of those Very scary, large red circles is centered on Alethos right now, right?
Currently, yes.
Alethos, have you taken your turn?
I have not.
Are you going to be able to escape the range of that?
Yeah. If I can move before it happens.
It'll
You
happen
just
on
have to
phase
move
6.
before phase 6.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I can
Okay.
make that happen.
Can you remind Jeet how
I think
big
so.
these things are?
They're blast 4. So you want to be
Okay.
at least 5 squares away from any of them. And I'll
Oh,
remind
wait,
you,
I
there is
lied.
one under the lance and one under Gigi.
Okay.
I lied.
upon-
G took away my melee guys. I will not be able to do anything before
If
that
they're
happens.
blast 4, why are they so small?
Because he picks 4 points, and then they become blast 4.
He's projecting. Yeah, let him.
I'm telegraphing the attack.
Yeah. That helps
And then they
me
just
at least.
grow. And then they just grow.
I assume they
Um,
explode.
Terrible.
I would like to propose, because I have carried Alethos without issue before, that
That's
I
fine, that's
drag Alethos with me.
With Alethos, are you a willing creature?
Yeah, I'm a willing creature.
Okay,
Since
no,
I am
that's fine.
Beautiful. Since I am repositioning, I'm going all the way over here because I need to be on this spot. So Alethos, you can come with me.
Sick.
Which should get us out of that fucking range. And then
Where the heck did you go? Oh, there you are.
I'm
You
on the dot.
You brought a thing. Oh, the dot
No.
was there. Okay, no,
Yeah,
sorry, I'm
that's
sorry,
where
I'm sorry.
going.
I'm gonna send that to Beck, and then you brought Alethos with you.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm
Okay.
coming over here. Noise.
Yes. And
That's-
then I would like to summon Onion with me as my. Oh fuck! Wrong thing. Thank you.
Onion appears. Onion
as my-
materializes.
Minor action, and I'm going to turn to Alethos.
Yeah.
And say, "You are the one most connected to this thing. Is it worth waking her up?" Spark is. I can ask Spark, but I don't want him to hear that that's what I'm thinking. And I would have to yell at Spark to get Spark to hear me. Because she is several spaces away.
Yeah, I feel like her hearing's probably not great either from the amount of explosions she's blown up.
Severely damaged eardrums.
That's valid.
It stands to reason.
That's why she doesn't whisper. She doesn't realize how loud she is.
Are you prepared?
But
for what
I will
happens
know
if we
when she
can't
wakes up
control
because
her?
she'll be in my head. So
Yeah, immediately.
That's true. I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you
Kit?
prepared for? Are you prepared for what happens if she's not on our side?
No, but I'm not prepared for what's happening now. The only other option is if you think you can get away quick, then I can hand her to you.
I can get away, but can you?
At that point, it wouldn't really matter. The goal would be to get her out of here so that Blight doesn't take her. I should have cleared this with the rest of the team that if it comes down to it, we make sure that she gets out before we all go down. But you're the one who's here now, so I'm asking you.
Oh, I hate this. Oh, I hate this so much. And this is the one decision that Alethos has been putting off making this entire campaign.
Can I above
Just like
table
you
talk as
about
well?
this.
Yeah.
This is just so that the table knows, because the only other thing that Akonis is thinking about is handing her to the lance because he can teleport her out of here. And Akonis does not want to do that. So, but I am not long for this world. So Akonis is trying to figure out what is going to happen to
I don't know if any of us are at this
when they
point.
go down. I think if Alethos is hesitating this much,
Man, I think I don't know. I think I reach for the backpack. But hesitate and then reach inside and I guess the AI version of shaking your shoulder.
And that is where we're gonna take our break.
How fucking dare you?
Y'all don't let me forget I'm channeling.
I will not let you
Hey,
forget your
Jesse, you're
channeling.
channeling.
'Cause I will.
We're gonna
I
take
will
we're gonna
forget.
take a quick 10 to 15 to sort of how shall you say assess the je ne sais quoi of the room.
Prepare our obituaries.
Prepare
So much is happening,
obituaries.
yeah.
Yeah.
We got
Roll
this.
my new
Go to
character.
the bathroom.
Easy.
I
You don't.
didn't-
You,
I didn't
okay,
plant
when
my
you lose
tomato.
all your wounds, you don't die officially. It's not like over. You know, you'll be fine.
Now,
Someone
And
tell
also,
me
that's
by
not
history.
going to happen. We got this.
We got this.
Oh man.
JT, you're not on our side. You can't say
I'm on
that.
your team.
JT's on our
Believe it or not, I want you to succeed. If you guys die, the story ends, and I still have 2 more arcs of this planned. So, you know,
go
Get in the
Can't-
comments.
get in the comments. We're gonna go on a quick break. Back in 10 to 15. Thanks for watching.
Pray for
Love you
us.
guys. Tay, you know what to do.
I do. Be right back,
I know what the
y'all.
fuck it is.
Hi. We're here.
Hey,
Accurate
sure.
open.
Welcome back.
the vibes are about like so.
Yeah.
The vibes are, immaculate for me, less so apparently for them.
Apparently, you didn't
Apparently
catch
this
on.
combat is difficult. Not something that I had anticipated when I built it.
You
You
always
said
say
to me
that.
before this game, I'm going to make you suffer.
Yep.
That is not. I don't remember saying that. That doesn't sound like me.
That is classic GM move though, of like, oh sorry, I didn't realize I made a lethal encounter. That's my B. That's
hey,
every
the PMs out there know how genuine a mistake that can be and is,
that's every
I have the
encounter I've
opposite
ever made in
problem. I try to
Pathfinder
make
2E.
lethal, and then I never do.
and it never works out.
Do
Never
Pathfinder
So
2E
you and
'cause you'll kill everybody
JT
on
need to
accident.
swap encounters.
We
You
can
need to GM
we
each
can
other's
switch tips,
encounters.
yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
Exchange advice. Anyway, we've just finished
Stress eat cheese.
Trying to kill us. I mean,
Akani's turn in phase 4. Guess what? Brother Blight is also going to go in phase 4.
No.
Brother Blight is going to just do like a funny little thing. Alethos, you will get a mana back from this, as I'm just going
Great.
to measure out
don't.
No.
six little squares.
No.
As this Vanta
like
Black
this.
stone in his chest envelops him, and then he exits a door the opposite end of the map from you. And Maisie, Gigi, and the Lance are all going to take 1 stress.
What ability did he just use?
He used a spell called Dimension
That's
Door.
bullshit.
I'm sorry, that exists here?
It does. It exists
Oh my God, it
for
does.
the boss.
I was advocating for myself
Does-
in the chat. He's in the green circle now? That's him?
He is, yeah.
Real quick,
Mhm.
does that count as movement starting on my turn? Or is that like a spell?
It is a teleport.
Okay.
So it's a
I
technique?
can't opportunity attack, is what you're saying?
I don't think so. I think teleportation ignores engagement because it is a special movement.
Is it a technique?
Yes, teleportation does not. It is not a technique. It's a spell.
But spells are. I thought spells were.
No, techniques are a
Always
little bit different.
dazed.
Teleportation does not require line of sight. Doesn't provoke reactions. And ignores engagement.
All my spells count as techniques.
Well, that's
Mine
because
do
you're a
too.
player character.
Ugh. Okay, fine. I
You
won't
can
steal
borrow
the
those
spell.
from PCs.
Mm.
But that's going to be his turn. Did we have any more of phase 4? Phase 5 brawls.
Hi.
Hi, Maisie.
That's me. I am going to. I can move there, right? I can move up next to him.
You can do whatever you want. Yeah.
How much is your speed? Could you get on the other side of him so you're in the healing thing and also further away from this?
That is not going to be doable for me, I don't think. So I'm going to move up next to him and swing at him. I'm going to swing a lot.
Yeah.
And by a
please
lot, I
do
mean
it.
I'm going to use my timber. Is he also size 1?
Mhm.
Okay. I don't get the bonus damage on it then. That is a 15 to hit.
15. Is that against dodge or ADEF?
Dodge.
That will hit his dodge. Yes.
Okay, cool. That is going to deal. Okay, that's going to deal 12 physical damage.
12 physical damage.
Yes.
Okay.
And
He doesn't reduce it, but he does not flinch.
okay, did he have to roll a concentration save there?
Oh yes, he does because he is taking damage.
Okay. While he does that, regardless of if he succeeds or not, he becomes dazed until the end of his next turn, and he takes 3 stress.
Okay. And what's your save DC?
My save DC is 12.
bonk. I'm just gonna. I just need to get at that. My bad. Bonk. Sorry, I'm just gonna.
Yep.
Just gonna. Oh, there's not one under you. Whoops.
There's not?
No, it's under this guy.
Nice. Okay. So we broke concentration
that
on
guy?
that then? Okay,
Yes,
nice.
he rolled a 6. He only has +4, and your safety
Nice.
C is 12.
Cool.
Oh,
Cool.
that's so
No bomb.
nice.
That guy next to
Um,
Gigi is the Lance.
Oh, that's right.
Uh,
Your
I forgot
friend.
they were here.
That completely
bonus
changed what I'm
or
going
not
to do
bonus?
next round.
Minor action, I am going to attempt a grapple attack, take a stress, and try to grapple as a minor action
Okay.
because I have brawler. That's gonna be a 10.
A 10, and this isn't contested.
This is not contested. I believe it's
Okay.
just a hit.
Yeah, no, you're so right. A
Dodge.
10 it meets it, beats it, buddy.
Ooh, okay. He's grappled.
Yeah, you whip the chains around him. He just looks down at you and scowls. You had so much potential.
You can't keep saying that with a new line.
Okay, fine. Sorry. You could have been one of us.
Ugh.
You could have sat at the top of the palace with all the power in the world. And instead you choose to waste it on something you don't even understand. Pitiful.
I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm gonna kill you. Or I'm gonna die trying. Up to you.
As you wish. Against your ADEF, that is going to be a critical.
Yeah.
So, unfortunately, I don't think he can crit because he doesn't roll for damage. That's just going to be 6 lunar damage and 2 stress.
Okay.
And you have to make a bulk save.
Okay. Let me take damage.
Did he
first
do with
here.
the Discord that he has yet?
Oh, no.
There's 4 of it.
I'm just going to attack 4 of those off and make a real quick roll. 'Cause he's
Bulk save.
taking a couple turns.
Bulk save is a 17 total.
That is going to pass. You are dazed until your next turn.
Okay.
This black light, he grabs the chain and a black lightning shoots out as he, you feel like a physical touch on your flesh as the lightning licks. It is almost as though he touched you. As you begin to sort of see double for a moment. GG take 1 stress and the Lance is going to take 2 stress, and then the Lance is going to use their turn to brawl, unless somebody else had a brawl. The Lance will take lowest priority by default.
Is Maisie? Are you still grappling?
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm
Is
grappling.
that can multiple people be grappling, or no? Does that not work that way?
You can be, but if he were to drag you, he would drag both of you as the grapplers and the grapplees.
Well, I count as size 3 though for grapple.
Yeah, no, it would be difficult for him to move you, so he would probably want to break that grapple first. But
Gotcha.
So
Either
if I try to grapple, is that going to throw
It's not
Maisie's
gonna-
stuff off?
it's not going to throw it off, but it's
I
also
think so.
not going to give you any extra advantage necessarily.
Just,
But yes, you can give him the grappled condition if it would benefit you for any ability that you were attempting to use. Yes.
I may hold off on that then, though, if Maisie's already getting some shenanigans out of it.
Okay. So any other phase 5 brawl? Take that as a no. The Lance is going to use his movement to desynchronize. Their movement to desynchronize, and is going to attempt a Lance attack. That is going to hit.
Hmm.
How do we do this? How do we want to describe this? Right? Oh, no, you know what? There's a rule for this. I have a rule. I have a new thing.
What's happening?
Probably not.
The
good.
lance appears. Maisie, you get this impulse to sort of shift your chains a little bit and reveal the black stone as the lance reconstitutes in reality and pikes through the stone, and it shatters. You see the red-hot glow of the pikes in Blight's eyes fade away, and they return to silver. And I need everyone to roll me a mind check. If you have any perception-based abilities to add to that, you can add accuracies.
Can I? This is gonna. Yeah. Is there a chance that I can add daunting premonitions to this?
Yes, absolutely.
Cool.
What about my student of the Umbral Archive?
Sure.
Okay.
It's a magic thing.
That's a
Anybody
15 for Arcanus.
15.
You said it's a mind save?
Mind check.
Mind check.
Oh, okay. So we don't add grit then?
You can add grit.
16
Oh.
for Arcanus.
Okay, you can add grit to whatever you want.
Oh, okay.
What am I, your dad?
That's a dirty 20 then.
Dirty 20, 15, 9,
10 with grit, but
10 with grit.
18.
We get an accuracy per rank that we have in our backgrounds.
Yeah.
That's 25.
So, did you add both accuracy or did you roll with advantage for accuracy? Because that's...
Roll with advantage for accuracy? Well,
we have
then
more
that
than
only
one
takes one
accuracy.
off of it, so that's 24.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool.
That's my good stat. My one good stat.
This is actually everyone except for Spark, I think, sees that this minion back here begins to spark with a sort of black electric field.
Oh, no.
As Blight recovers from this. The stone does not reconstitute. It's just an empty cavity in his chest. But he does look up at you again, Maisie, and is going to... Well, no, we have a channeler. Phase 6. Unless anybody else had a
Channel her in
brawl.
chat.
All right.
Channel
Eve,
your little heart out.
show
Is it
me
my
what
time?
you got.
Okay, so I realized so many things changed from when I started channeling to when I've now ended that process. So I didn't get rid of my son stuff that I have. So what that means is that I'm about to put down a blast 4 zone of hate somewhere on the map.
A
Just
zone of hate?
that's not really like artistic language either. That's just kind of like how it works, I think.
Do you want to rebrand that?
I wish I could, frankly. Hey,
Can
but
you
you know
put it-
what?
It could be like
On the
it could be
lag?
like a zone of
Oh, that's actually too much. I'm gonna put it right here.
Zone of ich.
So it's gonna hit Brother Blight. It is gonna hit the lance, but it's gonna hit that guy. It's gonna hit that guy for sure. Oh, it might hit the frog
Frog's
and
fine.
that guy.
how much
Frog's
HP does the
fine.
frog have?
actually-
oh, the frog is stacked. Don't worry.
That actually hit.
he's got
Let me move
he's
it
got more
here.
health than half of us
Ah,
combined.
there we go. There we go. Minor adjustment to spare myself, and I think I'm still good with regards to everyone else I wanted to hit. Yeah, centered on this little spot. Should be
Oh,
good
shit. Hold on,
if it'll do it.
we're gonna stretch that out a little bit. Because what is
Um,
this?
For
This is
those at
blast
home,
4?
Gene
Blast
just put an
4,
absolutely
yeah.
massive
Okay,
sign
let's-
on the
let's have a look.
stage.
but that
Another giant circle that covers the
That
That's
does
five.
not hit the
Five.
buddy. Yeah,
It doesn't hit the buddy. Okay.
it does hit
So-
Maisie and the lance and pretty much everyone else.
Yes. So what I'm gonna do, I do have a special little talent, which is Archmage. I can spend 1 mana to exclude 1 target.
Can you?
Don't-
spend
you don't
two
have to do
mana
me.
You know what
exclude
you
two
gotta
targets?
do.
I don't have to do you. Is that
Yeah,
what
you
you're
can
saying?
do whoever else. You're
Okay.
fine.
So I get. Well. Okay. Hold on. My other option is the lance.
Can
Okay,
you,
yeah, then do me. Then do me. Sure.
Can you exclude Brother Blight? Actually, that would be pretty cool.
No. I'm not
Exclude
gonna
the
do that.
frog, bestie.
Frog's out of it.
Um,
We're good. We're good.
But I think like like throwing, like charging up this like huge like solar flare fireball looking thing. The two suns like floating around me just like jump in at the last second, and it just goes like really big. And then Gigi just like lobs it over there, and it'll explode in a giant ball of fire that does things.
Let me get this straight. You are not excluding the lance, even though you can.
Okay,
That's never.
what
the
kind of
choice.
like HP vibes do I get off of the lance?
Right now, he's not looking great.
Maisie's one of us, though.
They're a little busted up.
Wait, is it either excluding me or excluding the lance?
You can spend 2 mana, can't you, to exclude?
No.
Oh,
It
okay.
says you can expend one
That's
mana to exclude one creature.
I don't think that the
Screw
lance
the
is on you
lance.
for that. Then yeah.
Fuck the lance.
Yeah.
Maisie hasn't
Sorry,
tried
Lance.
to kill us yet. So
Sorry,
Yeah,
Lance.
I've got a good track record.
One time did hit the
as far as
shit out
that
of
goes.
somebody, but that's still.
Yeah, like my other option is like worse because I could have cast Squall and then centered it on Maisie, so Maisie doesn't get hit, but then everything else does. So like also not great.
That would have been funny though.
Functionally the same. Okay, so just in case it matters, that is a grand total of 4 mana being spent on one spell.
Okay. He gains.
so that's-
mana.
Yeah, that's cool. It's good for him.
you're
Whatever.
not my enemy, so I don't mean shit.
But everybody does take, except for Maisie.
Changing teams is a free action.
Oh my god. That's another just dirty 13 damage. Astral.
Okay.
So
So
Maisie takes none of that because you're excluded.
bonk.
It just like molds around you. This like heat of the sun. Just
Yeah,
makes
Maisie
it-
braces for impact, and it's just
Just get like a nice
Just
little like
heater.
tan.
looks back at Gigi through the giant sun. Just
The lance uses their reaction to deconstitute.
Good, smart,
for
good
them.
boy.
And you see the guardian that was crackling with lightning explodes, and you see this lightning shoot out everywhere. And Blight, who survives the initial blast, like just completely unaffected by the actual sun, collapses to a knee.
The music intensifies.
Mm-hmm.
The second double health bar shows up above our
See,
head.
I
A new
figured it
round
was-
of minions.
I
Yeah.
figured it was some shit like this where it was actually a different enemy that we need to focus on, so I just hit all of them.
There you go.
I was smart. I stand by
Hit
that.
all of them. Like,
Great.
you know, why pick?
Begins to say a prayer.
Hold on.
Stop
Shut that shit down.
Stop it.
Absolutely not.
Knock it off. No praying on the battlefield.
Absolutely not.
1, 2.
Do you believe in Eorzea?
No,
No.
not that kind of prayer, I'm afraid.
How very
Yeah.
glib.
I actually don't
5.
believe in taking damage, so it's
Maisie, you're the only one that hears the prayer. It's sort of chunks and bits of a language you don't know, but you do understand the phrase, Night Watcher, and grant me strength, as the sky begins to darken. The rest of his armor and clothing fall away to reveal robes at his waist, and long, untrimmed, uncut, ratty white hair. The pikes in his eyes turn to a very shiny, almost moonstone-esque glimmer as the two moons overhead slide into the sky at a pace that is unnatural. The day cycle has been completely disregarded by him. He summons new guardians unlike anything you have ever seen. They are not machine. They are just pure moonlight. And they are emitting an aura. As we enter
I do like that
the
they're all
last
over there.
phase.
Arcanis,
like
get
that?
her out of here. That is in character. Arcanis, get her out of here.
Any bolsters?
Wait, Alethos,
What?
did you take your turn?
No, I was waiting for 7.
Oh, sorry, 7. Go ahead. Absolutely. My bad.
Let me do a hit,
I'm sorry.
please.
Do a hit, by all means.
I would like to do a hit.
Alethos, you gain 5 hit points.
For me?
Mm-hmm.
I can't go over my cap, though, can I? Once a wound is taken, it's taken. But I'll take it. That
That's okay.
helps.
I'm working on the
immensely.
wounds. I'm working on the wound for you.
You're doing great. Oh man, okay. All right, okay. Yeah, okay, so I'm gonna do a hit. What do I roll for this one? It is that lunar cannon worked real good that one time, so I'm gonna take it again, if I may. Just in a straight line at that fucker. And it is gonna be 15 feet. I am apparently just gonna miss the frog. All right, so that is not good, but I'm gonna spend to re-roll it because fuck that. So that's 1 mana. Take a mana if you feel so inclined. That is significantly better. I will take that 18 plus 3 to hit with a is this a spell? This is not a spell. This is a ranged weapon. So just regular
That does
degular.
hit. That does crit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Crit?
Roll damage with advantage on a crit.
Okay.
And I'm
So
about to do
that
the meanest thing I've ever done.
Yeah, I know.
I would just not take it, right?
Probably gonna spend
So
a shit ton
that's
of mana to
9.
negate it.
It's 9, 13 plus 3. That's 16 lunar damage.
You hit him dead on.
Yeah. Yep.
Not a single mark is left. And you see he doesn't step to turn around. He just spins in place. No movement at all.
So he's looking at me now.
He's looking at you now.
Could we
Okay.
feasibly search again to see
Alright.
what the fuck's up with him now in this phase?
Absolutely could.
Beautiful. Good to
I
know.
could, or I could surge to do it again.
I mean, you can minor
What was it
action
again?
search and then surge to get your actual action.
I was gonna do something else with my minor action, but
Oh,
yeah, that might
sure.
actually be a good idea. Yeah,
I mean, I will on my turn, but it's going to be a minute.
Do you have any other minor actions you intend on doing?
As far as I can tell, setting a trap is a minor action, or setting this particular trap is a minor action.
If that's what you would like to do.
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna.
Oh, hello,
set-
Raiders! Between sides to every story, we are having our Beacon finale.
Oh,
It's
and it is going
terrifying.
about
We're in
as well as
phase
you'd
3
expect.
of a very
This
scary
is a
boss
Beacons of
fight.
Farlight.
So much has
It is a
happened.
3-tier boss. They are on tier 3, and they are.
It's the third health bar.
It's the third health bar has
This one is
appeared.
doubled, as it doesn't take damage.
Ah.
Immunity.
I'm debating if I burn this, and then what if it's an immunity thing, and then I've borked it.
So you could
quite
search to
bad.
find out.
Or I could try to take out these fuckers.
Also true.
If I do this, I'm gonna need you to dip, Akonis. Like,
I don't. For the record, I don't know if Akonis is going to.
you
Just so
have
you
to.
know.
You have the thing.
Just so you
Um,
know.
Oh man. Okay, search is probably the best use of my time then. Damn it. Yeah, I will, if I may, search on this bad boy who is apparently impervious to my very, very good hit.
That's
I
automatic,
did.
right?
Yes, I think my search.
Okay.
Is just do it.
Attributes: HP 1, stress cap 1, dodge 12, ADEF 12, speed 4, MP 8. Traits: double cast, Once per round, the Lich can spend 2 mana points when taking an action to take it twice that turn. Mana application. The Lich can reroll an attack, check, or save. They can use this trait any number of times per roll. Soul Crux Immortality. The Lich is immune to all damage and stress while any guardians remain. Nothing supersedes this trait. Perfected spell casting. If the Lich would be silenced, they instead lose 2 mana points and can't perform reactions until the end of their next turn. Additionally, the Lich can't use any reactions while exceeding their stress cap. Ranged destruction. The Lich can volley during phase 5 and recycle mana. Whenever an enemy spends mana points, the Lich regains that same number of mana points.
Fuck.
Obviously, this is kind of metagaming and out of character, but Maisie is going to shout back to Gigi. Gigi, on me.
Yeah. Alethos is just fuck.
Yeah.
Do it.
Anything else,
Just get to those
Alethos?
turns.
I was there last round, so like I'm here. I'm already here. I'm ready to go.
Can a surge only gets you a full action, or can I use a surge to take a minor action?
I'll allow it. I wouldn't recommend
Okay.
it, but I'll allow it.
I don't think any of my major actions would do what I need it to do. Yeah, I don't think so. Yeah. So I would like to surge, and I will take my overstress, and I'll roll that beautiful bean footage. And then I'm gonna set a trap, and I'm gonna set it under Akonis's foot to trigger when they walk away.
Okay.
So as soon as I or you can get you out of here, because you have the thing, then this explosive is gonna go off.
Oh yeah. Are you still mentally attempting to wake her up?
I feel like the massive explosion of 2 suns colliding may have distracted me from that mission.
Okay.
It is up to you if, I got enough contact in there to wake her up, but...
Actually, it's up to you.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it?
It's your turn, and that's the thing you were doing narratively before the break. So, you tell me.
I feel like Alethos was so on the fence and has been distracted that they're kind of using this as an excuse to not do that right now.
Okay.
We're
Perfect.
avoiding the question.
All right. That was phase 5, I believe. That was a brawl. Nope, that was phase
That was
7.
7.
Okay. Any phase 8? Any other actions that people want to toss down for a surge? Then we'll cycle back up to phase 1.
Wait. Give me a second.
Take your time.
Yes, I'm going to search.
Okay. Absolutely.
Maisie is going to look at Blight. I've always been terrified of you. Tries to say something else, but just walks away. Let's see on the battle map here. To about right here. I don't think Maisie has looked like very scared, despite being the nightmare class, outside of that one other encounter with Blight. Right now, that composure completely falls away. She screams, and chains just wait. Sorry, I have to be here. No, I have to be here to do this. Chains just shoot out in every single direction, and every enemy currently on the battlefield will be pulled by the chains around her.
Do you consider the lance to be an enemy?
I think in the current state Maisie is in, she will not distinguish him as an ally. Especially because she doesn't have the context. This guy just showed up in her fight.
That's true.
He
I don't know
knows,
shit.
or she knows he hit the lance, but this is a desperation play by Maisie, and discretion is not taken.
Absolutely. Anything else for your turn?
She is just going to shout, GG, kill them. Anybody, kill them.
The Lich is going to...
What's the plan?
Oh, no, sorry. Rules. Lich doesn't get to do anything until the start of the next round, which we are now entering. Does anyone want to defend or bolster?
Harp, how are you on HP right now? Not on wounds, but just HP.
I'm wounded or bloodied. I'm bloodied right now. But I can take some hits. The big thing I have done has been done.
Well, you're probably going to keep taking hits, so I will bolster.
This is true. By the way, all of those enemies that were pulled to me are automatically grappled, and instead of being able to break as a minor action, it requires a standard action.
Okay.
Ooh,
Nice.
spicy.
And also, sorry, they have to include me as one of their targets whenever they make an attack.
Yeah.
That's the other stipulation.
How many do you have
you.
recoveries to spare?
Yes.
Harp? You can spend a recovery, you can regain all of your HP.
That's so great.
I am casting heal.
Wow. Incredible. Thank you.
Okay, Harp,
Yes.
as a reaction,
Okay.
the Lich is going to spend a mana to cast Anti-Life. Whatever you would gain, have it.
Okay.
Fuck that guy.
Okay. Okay.
Unkind.
And also just a heads up to anybody thinking, hesitating about including me in a hit. I take 1 fewer damage for every character grappled by me. And that is currently 7.
Okay. The Lance is going to do what the Lance do after you, and is going to use their defend to reconstitute next to Akonis.
I don't think she does anything about that. She her eyes are locked on Blight.
The Lance looks to you two, Alethos and Akonis, and goes, "You couldn't have filled them in?
With what time?
Any amount of shouting across the battlefield.
You couldn't have?
I'm gonna look
That she would believe me."
I'm gonna look over at Gigi and just say, hey, the lance is on our side now.
Okay.
Was
Filled
that so
in.
hard?
You may want to move. Just sort of looking down at Akonis's feet.
Which
may have made
direction?
Away.
The Lance will do a goofy little dragoon backflip.
Just sprints away. Just takes your word for it.
Noted. Point.
Could I retcon
Yeah.
and ask the lance
Mhm.
to take Alethos with him?
Why?
Is that the lance or is that you asking me?
That's the Lance.
Okay. This explosion is under my feet. As soon as I move, it is going to go off. Clear Alethos. I can get out of here on my own.
Okay. So instead, are you a willing creature?
I'm willing.
The Lance is going to do a little backy flip this way and grab you.
I'm not beholden by the friction of gravity.
You are just a program after all.
This ain't that the way, you know?
The Brother Blight He's going to go after the lance in the defend phase. And is going to spend 3 mana.
Not that.
Sorry, hold on. My Roll20 is being a little funky. Not that one. Stop it. Hey, to summon 2 more little guys over here.
Happens.
Stop it.
Oh my god, more.
Got more raiders.
Okay.
Thanks.
Channeling?
Hello.
Lost Caravan, hello. Welcome to the party. We are
JT
in
hates
phase
us.
3
We're
of the
having
boss
a
battle.
time, is how I would say.
Yep.
Don't summon little. It's too late, Hoop. I'm
The little
sorry.
guys have been
They're
summoned.
they're
I
The
don't
little
know.
guys are here.
No, they are
and
not little guys. Can't move up on Sparks territory. These are fuckers.
these are solidly
Okay.
in the those fucker category.
They're
Yeah.
those fuckers.
We have used 3 out of 4 or 3 out of 5 limit breaks this fight, or 4 out of 5.
Yeah.
We're on our third.
I mean, mine
enemy
lasts for
health.
the
I used
entire
mine
scene,
last
Great.
so yeah. So mine's
Wait,
still
do we have
active.
that- Do we have that back? From
Yeah,
last-
remember because they had a donation incentive.
That's true. Yeah.
Guys,
Mm,
I've done something unheard of. I've waited to use
again.
my limit break. but-
do it again.
Okay. Phase 2. Do we have any channelers?
Oh, I'm gonna channel.
You're gonna channel? No fucking way, man. No shot,
Okay,
dude.
hold on a second. First, the little circle under me does a thing, right?
Oh yeah, you get 3 mana back.
Fuck yeah, I do.
You
And then
also
I'm
need
gonna
to
roll for my ley
your ley
lines.
lines. Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And I rolled a 4. God,
Yeah.
that's sick. Let's go. Full mana, baby. Never punished. Okay, I have a question.
Yeah.
If I were to surge, could I channel 2 things? It seems like a lot. I'll be honest with you. It seems like a lot.
If anybody could do it, Gigi would be able to.
I don't
Let me-
want to say yes, but that is cool as fuck.
Ethan is becoming GG in real time.
While channeling, if you could. Uh-huh.
You can,
He just starts
yes, you can
levitating.
channel.
You can only channel 1 ability at a time, and you can't ready
Oh.
a channel.
Less.
Hmm.
You can't channel chain.
But I mean, how does surging work with that? I just have questions.
Surge just gives you another standard action.
Yeah, to channel.
I'll tell you what. Since
You
this
can
is
channel your
channel
the
second one
same
during
thing
8.
twice. Like this 2 spells, so just double. The
I will
spell.
allow
I'll take
it
a
just
one for
this
it.
one time.
I'll take a wound for it. I'll die. I don't care.
I'm not
GG,
gonna
no.
take a wound. You can surge for
Take
it.
a win for it, don't you?
Okay. I'll make
Just
it worth it.
surge, man.
GG,
I'll make
please.
it worth it. Because I am going to channel 2 things. One of them is going to be my limit break.
Of course.
For sure.
Let me get this stress, y'all. Never punished. That's only 4 stress. Yeah. So I think Gigi actually just takes the Saturn rod and just like plants it in the ground, and like this like big gas giant looking bubble just kind of appears around, and there's just this big like the rings are kind of just like floating around. It's a big chant. And just kind of yells out, "I've never tried this before." And yeah, I'm just gonna start channeling things, and just boy, a lot of mana going into this one. Not as much as you'd think, though.
Y'all, I goofed up. I forgot that I have an itty bitty die to roll from when my summon does things. I haven't been using it.
Do we really need a Chronomancer up in this to like
Honestly.
put the release phase like next? Because that'd be sick right now.
That'd be so insane.
Anything else on your turn, Gigi?
I think
How
I've
much
done
mana
enough.
did you spend, by the way?
Yeah, that's a great question. Let me look and see. That's a good question, actually.
Yes, it is. You are channeling 2
Let me
things.
yeah, so let me count it up really quick. We got 2. Then 4. So 6.
Okay. The Lich will regain 6 mana.
Okay.
And any volleys? Unless we had other channels, which I don't.
I would like to channel.
Absolutely.
Alethos, how far? Akonis is going to ask. How far do I need to get away?
You're muted, Kit. Jinx.
This thing's only like a blast 1. So what is that? 4 squares?
2 spaces away from
2
the center.
spaces.
Okay.
Yeah. What could it cost? $10? Yeah.
It's a banana, Michael. What could it cost? $10?
It's a bomb, Akonis. How big could it be?
2 miles.
I regain a mana because I'm in the thing. I'm on top of the thing. And
You're
then
on top of
I will beat
Fair
bop
warning.
my way with Onion. I don't want to be near him. I'm going to beat bop my way actually over here. So I'm still in the circle. And so is Onion, but we're a little farther away.
Okay.
And
that goes
then-
off. There's nobody in the radius, so we're not going to worry about it too much.
Thank God. And then I am going to start
That'd be so cool if
channeling.
it worked.
I am going to start channeling my limit break. Second life.
Fucking
Great game.
delightful.
Amazing game.
Take it back.
The limit breaks.
And then for my minor action, Maisie, how good is your bulk save?
Don't worry about my saves for now. I'll be good.
I would like to launch I have a sun rod. I would like to launch a flash bomb. All characters in the area must pass a bulk save or be blinded until the end of their next turn.
Okay. The Guardians are going to roll just an 11 straight against your save DC.
That matches it.
I would 14 total.
Macy's
Plus-
good.
The Lich is going to roll a 23.
Well, that'll beat anything on my sheet. So
Okay. So the Guardians become blinded. Okay. Anything else?
I'm going to tell Onion to crawl into the little pouch in case I need to wake up this thing in the backpack.
Onion crawls into the little pouch.
That is child size. It's not quite little, but whatever.
Hey, I need your Froggy to do some shit for me over on my side of the map.
Yeah, what you need? Just to kill those guys?
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Speaking of kill those guys, we got any volleys?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Actually, integral to my master plan.
Okay, cool. Yes, absolutely. He can do such a thing. Let's go ahead and ribbit. He will hop closer to one of the scary bros flanking Gigi. And we'll just do a good little slash. Because that's the one that does damage. So he's gonna hit at this guy. That's a natural 20 for my Froggy.
That's a critical.
That's a critical. Which actually I don't even have to roll for anything. It's 3 physical piercing.
Yep.
That's
So
just what it
here's
is. There's not a roll. And
Here's
thundered.
the funny thing about the Guardians in this phase is they had 3 HP. They go down to having 1 HP and 2 armor, which is the same as having 3 HP.
Yeah, right.
So that Guardian dies.
All right. Cool beans. That is all my buddy can do, but that's okay because I have a bow. And I'm gonna shoot at the other one in front of Gigi, please.
Delightful.
Oh, it's all coming together.
That is 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Because I have an
That is-
accuracy with my buddy.
Yep, that's
Beautiful.
their dodge is even lower.
That is max damage, so 7.
All right, rip that one.
Wonderful. Love that for us. I would also like to do a minor action while we're here and at it. I guess. Wait, what? You can spend. Oh, that's right. Sorry, I saw another minor action I thought I forgot about, but I didn't. You know what? Fuck it. I said I was going to have an army of familiars. I will once again, for a minor action, summon another familiar. This one's going to look like a inky black, kind of purpley obsidian vibe octopus that just kind of sits on my head because it is attached to the mind skill. Gigi, do I need to move or it's probably all over there, right? I'm good.
You're good.
Okay.
I think you're ready to be good.
You're fine.
Good.
You're good.
Maybe.
Okay. We're just gonna take what might be his last turn, I think, based on the way things are cropping up. And we're just gonna do a goofy little energy drain on our good friend Maisie here. 12 against your A-def.
Then my def is 7.
Okay, so you're gonna take 6 lunar damage, and you're gonna make me a magic save.
Okay. Do we know what his save DC is?
I believe I told you.
Does anybody remember what it was?
Save target 13, just for
13? Okay. It was magic save?
Yes, please.
Okay. That is a 6 + 1, or 6 + 1 to be a 7, but I am going to pump 6 out of my 8 focus points to boost it to a 13.
Okay, you pass, and your maximum HP is not reduced.
Nice.
You see this sort of glistening energy encircles your face, and you feel it sort of begin to pull at you and almost suck the life out of you. But you manage to hold on to the constitution that you have at the moment through your limit break. Okay. And now that the Lich has officially taken a turn, the Guardians are going to activate. And we're going to check for any more volleys. No more volleys? Kit? You look unsure.
Quick question. Can I force a healing potion down someone's face?
I'll allow it.
How you doing over there, Lethos?
I'm fine. At this point, I'm as good as I can be.
Okay.
If I imagine is throwing a physical item, it's not giving me a phase to do it in. Is throwing a physical item a volley, or is that?
It's like a minor action you can take on your turn.
Okay. Well, then no, I can't do anything. That was what I was
No
debating.
volleys. That's okay, because the lance is going to volley instead.
Volley it up.
And they're going to do really well, because they're just going to... you see their lance shoots out, kills one of the Guardians, and then returns to them. And this is going to bring us to repositioning. Any phase 4 fiends? Anybody want to hide or rush? All right. That's fine, because I have a phase 4 thing. We are going to just measure. The Lich is going to take his leave and move 6 spaces away.
He grappled.
Yeah, he's
doesn't matter. Teleport is a special movement.
Okay.
Huh? We're good.
I'm
Or
going
no,
to
your limit break says they.
No, they can.
Okay, sorry. I thought
It's just
But-
a full action.
you were going to use a reaction.
The inescapable nightmare. I'm going to spend 1 mana after their movement ends to
Yeah.
grab him and pull him back to a free space next to me.
And that's just a free
Yes.
thing that you can do.
Yes. Well, I spend a mana.
No, it's badass.
And
Oh, yeah.
as he just kind of
Dum-dum.
snaps back to in front of Maisie, I used to be so afraid of you.
Little whelp, I am not the one you should fear.
I know that now.
Ooh.
My
Get
brothers
wrecked.
and sisters will have worse ways with you. And the Night Mother, she knows every single sin.
Well, she can list them off then.
Okay. We go to a brawl phase. Anybody brawling? Nobody brawling. That is so sad because that's what. We're gonna wait. We're gonna hold on to that, I think. All right. I don't think we have any channelers, but if you are channeling and I've forgotten, speak up now or forever hold your peace. I see nobody's raising their hands, so we're just gonna skip channeling.
Before Gigi steals my thunder, can I do my limit break, Eve?
Do it.
Because
Do
that
your
is
thing.
going to be the highlight.
Oh my god, we had another raid.
Oh my god.
Probably last
Welcome.
level, Lindy.
Oh my
Yeah.
goodness.
We're playing
It is
Beacon's
raid night.
finale.
God.
It is raid night.
Ah!
We're about to
Wow.
watch him in.
We're about to ruin this man's whole career.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry.
I love those emotes from Swole Initiative. That's all.
Those are
Yes,
awesome.
those are
Incredible.
good.
Yes.
Alethos Akonis looks at you, and vines and roots shoot out from the ground and come up and swallow you completely. And
What?
I cast my second life limit break. You are restored to your maximum HP. You regain all of your recoveries and mana. You clear your stress, conditions, and discord. You clear 2 wounds and 2 overstress.
Do you want to know something funny about your current position in Maisie's fortuitous limit break? Once the death jars are active, if you were adjacent to them, you cannot gain HP.
I don't need to gain HP. I just need the other shit.
Yeah,
I know.
I was just trying to get those wounds off of you.
I just think it's funny.
I just think it's
Um,
funny that I was already at full health. I just had wounds and overstress that were killing me.
There you go.
Thank you kindly.
And then all of the roots kind of crumble and decay away and fall to the ground as dust. That is my.
Hell yeah.
That is. I'll
That's
turn to
badass.
Alethos and say, we're both have to get out of here alive.
Understood.
Okay.
I feel like
Akonis
there's so
wins.
much bonding and healing happening in this fight for you two, and it makes me real happy.
Being forced
Alethos
because I'm
gonna
afraid I'm gonna die. And Akonis has to
Um,
die on good terms with Alethos.
We have to be friends when we die. God damn
I
it.
need the 3 Archimiker's pals down here to make me bulk saves real quick
Oh no.
Before Gigi's channel?
before Gigi's channel because turns alternate.
Bulk save?
Yes,
I
please.
think it's fine. I actually do think it's fine. Like,
It might be. We'll see.
this might be overconfidence, but I think I've cracked it.
Okay.
I think I've cracked it.
Sure.
Not to
Burn a mana real quick to reroll that.
not to bake off on Maine, but I might get a Paul Hollywood shake after this one. Not gonna lie.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
It's totally illegal, which is why it's gonna work so well. But like,
It's gonna work because it was never meant to.
yes,
That
That's the result of them
is,
bulk saves.
13.
Hey, 13 as well.
Shockingly good for me.
You know that super technically passes the save target.
Thank God.
So all you're gonna do
I
is
sure
take
hope it do.
4 lunar damage each.
Have because I resisted today. Aha.
Okay.
Armor works with that.
Yes, it is not AP.
Y'all are getting armor.
Cool.
Y'all got
So I think
double
that's the
digit
end
hit
of the
points?
round.
No,
Y'all
I
have
don't
the
think so.
endurance technique because y'all should take it if you don't. It's 2
Uh,
HP. It gives you
all
2
right,
HP,
Just
and it
get
costs you
two.
1 memory. That's
Yeah,
it.
okay,
You get two.
gotta do that.
Yeah.
First release. The 2 suns that were like orbiting around me, they just like got sucked into this like little moat that was in front of me. They're gone. I couldn't pay the extra mana, so I don't get those effects. It just goes away.
Well,
But
you start your turn, you gain 3 mana points from that thing.
I already did the turn. I don't think you do
I
it
will
both
allow
times.
you to add on to
I don't need it. I don't need it.
Alright.
I don't need it. Trust
My
me.
bad.
I don't need it. I got it. It's
Sorry.
actually advantageous that I don't have it because it will shrink the AoE of what I'm about to do a little bit. So I'm going to use Squall. So I select a character within scope, which is very far, like 12. Yeah. Which let me triple check. I might take a step, slide cast it
I'm within 12
if I need to. You're within 12? Okay.
for sure.
Yeah, you're within 11. Cool. So it'll be a burst 1 area around Maisie. This could actually backfire spectacularly. Now that I think about
You
it.
think so?
Oh,
Actually, we're just
You
gonna
can hit
do
me
it.
if you need to.
We're just gonna do it. We're just gonna have
I'm
this.
so nervous. I wish I had my watch on so I could see my heart rate. Hold on.
So
hit me if
every
you need to, if it's
character around. Actually, it would be safer to hit you with something.
Do that.
Frankly.
Do that.
Okay. Yeah. So so I'll cast Fireball instead of Squall, which is nice. So like the rings of like Saturn kind of like turn into this like dust trail and then go and like swirl around and like shrink together on Maisie and then explode into this first hit. So it's blast 2, no larger. It's not blast 4 this time. It's just 2, which I think, yes, spares everyone except for the baddies. And they all take. Well, riddle me this: do I get the mana or not?
You get them, yeah, at the start
Okay,
of your
I get the mana.
I'll take
I'll
the
spend
damage.
the 1 mana and you don't take anything because you're gonna probably have to take damage from this next thing. So,
Okay, then, yes,
Don't worry, Maisie, you'll get
Thank you for that one.
like,
Don't
I'll
worry.
damage
It will
at
hurt
some
you.
point. Don't
You
you
will
worry.
be damaged.
It'll happen. But they all take 11 astral damage, which is all fun and good. What happens?
You
Attack
see
1.
this. You see the sun, the fireball appear. A font of flames overtakes everything, and then it subsides, and you see Maisie chain around Blight, still holding him entirely unaffected.
Yeah. If I remember right, that trait said as long as there were guardians on the field.
That is 100% correct.
Yeah. So as that giant explosion's happening, there's just this tiny little moat that's like floating over towards them. And then like as it makes contact with like Blight's chest, all these like it's tetraflare. So like all the little like beams start like shooting out like into him.
As the moat floats over, Maisie is just gonna look at it, look at Gigi, nod to Gigi.
I hope you know what you're doing. But hopefully it'd be really sad if it fizzles. But
Please.
I actually don't need to add any of the sun or moon to this because I think the radius is the perfect size. It's blast 1. The character at the center point is auto hit by a spell attack for 5d6 plus 2 force damage because I put 3 extra mana into that baby.
Holy shit.
Spark,
Oh no.
while Gigi's rolling this, will you go ahead and make me a mind check?
Mind? Why mind? Why not like agility or something? Oh wait, I have my.
This is not an agility.
You have a little octopus friend.
I do have my. Yeah, he's giving me little head massages to help me remember things and notice things. Oh, he helped a lot. That's 19.
Okay, thank you. We'll come back to that in just a moment.
What the fuck?
24 force damage.
Okay, you guys see this mode of light just
you take
gently land.
Make what?
You take 12.
I reduce that to. Oh no, I take a wound. It's fine.
That little
Alright.
mote lands on Blight, and you see all these beams come out and just carve Blight to pieces. And you watch his body just begin to crumble, and dust flies away. You have killed an Arc Sentinel.
Why don't I feel good about that?
Yeah.
You hear an alarm, very distant, and you can just barely see the flashing of red at Farlight's origin. Spark, you hear a voice in the back of your mind. A gentle, playful voice. Do you want to play a game?
A different game?
A new game.
New game. Maybe what are the rules?
All you have to do is say yes.
That's the rules?
I'll tell you the rules once you've agreed to the game.
Even odds, baby.
Spark, no! Spark, no!
Oh my god.
Spark, please!
Because Spark wants to say yes and Taylor wants to say no, and we're gonna see who
Oh
wins.
no, it's a canon event. We can't do anything, guys.
Even a Spark. 16. Yes.
O'Connor, your back is feeling warm.
Shit.
Can't believe we have to kill Spark now.
The backpack branches begin to sort of burn away as this bright blue light shimmers through every crack. The seal is broken, and you see floating in the air, eyes aglow, hair flowing behind her, is Project Archimicarus. She is smiling the biggest playful smile as she rises into the sky. And she goes, "Okay, time to pick teams." And she points at Alethos and she goes, "I pick you." And Spark, you get the sense that it's your turn as team captain.
Spark has the blankest expression on her face. She's like, we just killed a man, and now this is happening.
A man is dead, please.
Gigi?
She whips around and she looks at Akonis. "I pick you."
No.
Sorry, Lance. Macy.
And then she floats down to the lance and she boops them on the nose. "I pick you."
That's not fair.
That's not very fair.
Number. Can we fair
You
the
will get
lamp?
an extra teammate. And she begins to glow. And she gets brighter and brighter and brighter. You all gain the blinded condition for but a moment. And then you feel your bodies deconstitute.
I reach for Alethos' hand.
I'm already reaching for a goddess.
You are met with nothing
Oh no.
as you find yourselves falling almost. It's the sensation that you get before An eternity passes. And you all come tumbling out of a hole in the sky onto the ground safely. You're not plummeting or anything. In the middle of a gray landscape. There is not a single ounce of life left in the ground here. Archimicarus appears before you all as you regain your composure and sort of clear the light from your eyes. The lance shoots up, appears more distraught than they normally would emote. No. It is too early.
Maisie, to the lance, what did you do?
What did I do? What do you mean, what did I do? Does this look like my doing? Did you watch the floating blue girl get brighter and brighter until we were sent here?
He's gonna put two and two together really quick and just kind of like look at Spark, but not say anything.
Blank face.
Yeah, Maisie and Maisie and the lance are just like shouting at each other, and these two just in the background making slow eye contact.
He's just kind of like, you know what? At the end of the day, gamer's gonna game, and so like that's fine. Like, let's see where this goes.
Is Archimicarus here with us?
Yeah, she's just hovering above Spark.
What's going on?
I'm gonna quietly. I would imagine I'm still trying to grab Alethos' hand because that was the last person who was nearby.
After a moment, you do find purchase in each other.
And then I'm gonna quietly ask, "Did you wake her up?"
I didn't think I got to.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So this is probably not good.
Well, let's see. I think Alethos is also going to start hovering, sort of up to meet her. Did you do it then?
Did I do what?
Have you executed your programming?
Oh, no. Don't be silly. That game has yet to begin. Remember the chosen teams. They will come up later.
We didn't agree to a game. What game is this?
Your team captain agreed to a game.
Now Maisie looks at Spark.
She's just digging her foot in the gray dirt, like looking down.
I'm also looking at Spark now.
All of her little
away from
creatures are
Spark.
just covering her face.
Like, what's the game?
The game is simple. We play for the planet. Winner takes all.
But we're on different teams.
Correct.
What side do you play for?
I play for the side my team plays for.
How do we play for the planet? What are the rules?
Those will come into effect later.
There's nothing here. How do we...
There is something here. Two things, in fact. My tower in the game room, and the Wandering Citadel.
What's that? Is that like the where all the people went?
She points, and you see a little blue laser beam follows her finger out, and you can see on the horizon, barreling towards you, a city on tank treads. And it is spewing smoke, and it is glowing iron hot through various veins and circuits. The Lance kicks themselves up to their feet. If we're playing the game that she wants to be playing, then we've lost.
I thought y'all were on the same team.
We're on the same team means that the Emperor is on our team.
Is that what you wanted?
It is not what you will want.
So you're on our team.
No. Had my way been on your team, I would have left you behind. But now if you don't stick with me, you will be killed.
Oh, this is also over my head.
Is the Emperor on that city? Is that...
That is his citadel.
Oh, wait, this is where you live.
This is my home. Welcome to the Carbon Imperium.
Oh, I thought we were on like a different planet. That's much less
Yeah,
concerning.
me too. This is what's north of the...
The Scar.
Elethos flashes red for a second. If you're on our team, and you're fighting for what we are fighting for, then are we going to your tower? Because I am not fighting for that.
You don't have a choice. You play by the rules of the game, or she makes the choice at random. That is the accord.
I have a question.
Yes,
Look back up to Archimicrus. You said we get another player?
that's correct.
Who?
We will find her over there, and she points back at the Wandering Citadel.
And they'll be on my team.
Correct.
Well, do we just
Spark
sit
is
here
like
and wait?
fully unbothered because she does not know what the goal was before this either. She's been so lost this entire adventure. So it's just like, okay, we're on the next step.
Are we gonna sit and wait for the city to catch us?
No, we will make haste. Grab what
To where?
things you can find loose on the ground and go.
You're not coming with us?
I will be leading the way
Where are we going?
to see the Emperor.
I'm not on that team. I don't think I'm on that team.
No, you're on my team. We're not Team Emperor. If you're Team Emperor, then we have to be opposite, right?
Whose team are we on?
I don't know. I don't
Remember,
know.
the rules don't kick in until we get to the tower.
Okay, so we can decide after a bit.
Okay.
I think we're Team Not Emperor because they want to use them and we want to not. But then that's going to be awkward because then they're going to be on that team. Oh, I thought it was going to be
I
like
think for now we
dodgeball or
avoid the
something.
city.
Not avoid. We're going. Or do you want to be executed by any wandering soldiers?
I feel like we probably have a better chance against some wandering soldiers than this emperor that you're so afraid
No,
of.
they are not like your sentinels. They're stronger than you. They're stronger than me in number.
Does you?
Yeah, so is that guy, and we just killed him.
We have to go, or else the program is going to decide everything for us, is what
Yes.
he's saying. So right now, we don't have a choice.
I mean, if we ever feel like our chances are worse than 50-50, we can always just like let that happen, you know?
It's true. I don't feel like that yet.
I don't even know what the factors are to even begin to calculate our chances.
It's a gut feeling.
How about this? Come with me or not. She has to go to the Emperor.
Maisie starts moving towards them.
They turn, they tuck their lance away, and they start walking.
Well, if she's
I got no
going,
better ideas.
she's going, I'm going. Alethos will grab Archimicarus' hand. And wherever she starts floating, that's where I'm going.
Archimicarus follows the lance.
Sort of looking back at the group like,
I hop on my bullfrog with all my little creatures floating around me. Follow after.
As the
Alright.
as the group starts moving, I'm gonna bring Onion back out, and then I'm gonna ask the acorn. Did we just lose?
Not all is lost when considering such circumstances. Mayhaps best not to reveal ourselves to the Emperor, but we will return to the tree.
He's gonna know that it's us.
No. The Emperor does not personally oversee his projects.
Okay. I'm gonna scoop up Onion and I'm gonna follow my friends.
Onion purrs. And on the shot of the 7 of you walking towards a massive metal city is where we're going to end Arc 1 of Beacon.
God damn.
we fucked up.
Telling this guy was gonna rule.
Oh, man. Oh, okay.
I was
Wow.
as Gigi's thing was flying at Blight, I was like, we're gonna go back to Farlight. Everything's gonna be cool and chill.
It's going to be great and normal. We're going to have a regular one.
Yeah.
I think killing Blight's probably the thing that guaranteed
We will never
that we
go back to
can't
Farlight.
go back to Farlight.
Yeah.
Yeah. I-
We're not
it's
dead
a-
yet.
No, you are wanted criminals in Farlight, and several of you have family there.
Yeah.
I'm not getting my job back, huh?
No. No.
Hey, you're fine. You've got tenure.
Wait, yeah, Blight was the guy that was giving us food and stuff.
Just
Thanks
get good. You don't need
so
food when
much,
you're made of
guys,
code.
for sticking with this. Thanks to the wonderful audience for watching. If you saw everything, phenomenal. Thank you. If you'd like to go back and watch it, it will eventually be uploaded, I think. Maybe before Arc 2 launches in 6 weeks. But that's all that we wrote for Arc 1 Blight. I'm enamored with this cast, and I'm going to give them the opportunity to reintroduce themselves before I go back to a plugin. So I'm gonna drop the microphone from up here down onto good old Kian.
Terrible at catching things. Hello, everybody. My name is Kian. My pronouns are they, he. You can find me on the interwebs at uptight_chiffon, uptight-chiffon, depending on which media platform you're on. I have been a conus for this arc, our little acorn project. I'm trying to process. I'm looking at my calendar. Starting on Friday, I'm so excited. We are kicking off Entropy Emporium, brand new channel, JT's channel. You will hear about it from a couple of us because a couple of us are involved in it. Starting Friday, I will be over there playing Thirsty Sword Lesbians, DM'd by Taylor, which I'm super stoked about. Playing a casual little lad named Marion. So it's going to be kind of I'll let Taylor describe it. She's got a good spiel for it, but I'm super stoked. It's going to be a lot of fun. Every other Saturday, I'm over on Lost Caravan for our Fabulous Ultimate campaign, which is just a bunch of trauma and lore. We're not doing so hot there either. I'm also going to be in the YouTube series for Exquisite Corpse Presents Thorns and Rust. We are playing Splice, which is a brand new system that just came out. It is a Fae storyline, which has been a lot of fun. Once a month, I'm on Singularity Roleplay for Gay Camp. That is our gay camp slasher flick game. Starting next week, I will be on Entropy for 2 nights, and that is going to be for Harp's game that Harp is GMing. We're going to be playing the Cypher system, heist setting. I will let them talk more about that. I've got, I'm sure, other things that I can't think of right now. I've got a couple more projects coming up. Follow me on social media. That will be the first place that you hear about it. And I am going to toss it like a shuriken over to Kit.
Oh no. You've hit me. Hey, y'all. I'm Kit. You can find me most places on the internet at KitRoll or Ball Supplies last KitRoll cost. Oh man, this has been a time. I don't know if I will ever emotionally recover from this. Affectionate. Let's see. Aside from this lovely cast, this lovely game, you can find me every other Saturday over on The Lost Caravan for Fatal Ascension, a little Fabula Ultima shenanigans, and then also on the 20th for just some goofy little Cypher. It'll be delightful. It'll be the first time I ever play Cypher, so we'll see how it goes. That's a lie.
Very fun.
The Thursday before will be the first time I ever play Cypher, because over on Entropy Emporium also, we will be playing Project Reach Extraction, beginning, I believe, the 18th, which is going to be delightful, but I will let Harp talk a little bit more on that. And let me see. Everything else is on hiatus, including, but not limited to, if you are interested in magical girls, queer narratives, and stories of hope amongst defeat. You can catch Bloom and Blight, our Girl by Moonlight actual play podcast, basically anywhere you get your podcasts. We are set to launch the second bit of our holiday special in the upcoming week and a half-ish. And then we will be on a brief hiatus, as with all things. So now is a great time to catch up if you haven't, or to enjoy the holiday episode as it drops. If you want to keep in with all of our stuff, you can find us on all of the socials at Bloom and Blight. And for cast and character information, transcripts of all of our episodes, and a zesty little link to our shiny new community Discord server for the network, you can go to bloomandblight.com. And I'm going to stop rambling for a second. Peep the socials for other stuff that I can announce as I can announce it. Oh man, what am I going to do with this mic? Harp.
So this is so weird. I have things to plug this week. Every other week I subscribe to my YouTube and I'll do a face reveal. But I actually have things to talk about this week. Yeah, as other people have said, I'm GMing a game of Cypher System on Entropy Emporium, new channel next week. But make sure to tune in this week for Day's game. But next week I'll be starting Project Reach Extraction, which is a heist set in the internet. Everybody lives in the internet. There's a giant tower of immeasurable scale, and there is a file at the top that if they don't get it, bad things might happen. Who knows? We'll see. I've been in love with the characters everybody has made so far. You'll see some familiar faces there, mine included. Funny enough, I'll be GMing it. But other than that, I have a YouTube. I make video essays. It's at Harping Harp on YouTube. I used to joke that I hadn't made one in a long time. I actually made one. I released one very recently. Released it over the holidays. I had a lot of fun. So if you want to check that out, at Harping Harp on YouTube. And also starting next week.
Everything is okay. That's how
That was me. I actually
I'm
did
sorry.
But I'm going to be streaming starting next week. And particularly, I'm going to be streaming the entire process of me making my videos and video essays, from scripting to playing the games I want to talk about, to research, to collecting footage, to video editing. I think it's super fun. I love talking about it. If you're interested in that, come check it out. Or if you just want to watch me play games while I'm gathering footage, come check it out. I'll tweet more about that. My Twitch is harping, but if you follow me on like Twitter and YouTube, I will be posting about it. So yeah, thanks. I am going to levitate the microphone. Actually,
Yeah.
There it goes. There it go. Oh my god! And there it is. Wow! It came right there. It's there. Oh my god. Hi, I'm Ethan. At EJ the Grey on many things, like most of them, you know. And I've been Gigi Raji Coco Raji, just the smallest little bundle of chaos for this little arc. Coming soon to another arc of Beacon near you, probably. But yeah, that's what I've got. What else do I do? Not a whole lot, frankly. Right now, I don't have many streams going, I don't think. Mass Effect on the 20th, come back. I don't even know which character I'm playing for that, but probably both of them, frankly. But I think it's going to be a big explosive finale to end all Mass Effect sessions of that particular campaign. So come back for that. I think we had a plan that was just way too many steps to ever work, but knowing Casey, probably half of them will anyway.
Yeah.
So that's fun. Oh, thank you, Kian, for putting that in the chat. Anyway, other than that, I think that's it for me that I can see on the calendar right now. So just I'll be around here, there, everywhere. But that's it, I think, for me. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I don't think I am. But anyway, I'm going to just like very gingerly push. I think this is going to be no, it's the right way. I'm going to push the microphone over to Taylor.
Oh, hey, look, here it is. How perfect was that? Hello, everybody. I'm Taylor, or at Potato on the Butterfly site. Underscores for and after on that one that shall not be named. A lot of people have said all the things that I've got going on. But yes, the big one's obviously every other Saturday for Fabula Ultima over on Lost Caravan, as well as every other Monday playing Lancer, Hell's Landing, Hell's Gate, Hell. Lancer Hell, something. It's every other week. It's great. We just had a beach episode and it totally wasn't traumatic and definitely probably wasn't a beach episode. But that is very fun. You can also find me right back here in 2 weeks for just some Beacon fights. Not a Spark, as something else. Big, very big. I am the opposite of Spark. I am not just a little guy. I am a massive fucking guy. So it'll be very fun to see a very grizzled, grumpy character in this world. As well as on Tuesday, I'll be in the Werewolf, the Apocalypse 5e game right here. And then Saturday over for Mass Effect. And then, hey, it was the 23rd. Thank you, Ethan. I'm going to be running Girl by Moonlight. I wanted to bring back my fun one-shots a month. I've limited myself to just ones that I own physically. And surprise, surprise, Girl by Moonlight is that. So we'll do that. And then, yeah, like Ian and JT and Harp, and so many people have mentioned, Friday, head over to Entropy Emporium. If you love, like, Borderlands or Mad Max or Horizon Zero Dawn, maybe a little Jack and Daxter inspo going on, you're going to have a fun time with our Thirsty Sword Lesbians game. It is going to be an absolute blast. It's called Lust and Dust. It is set to the Thirsty Wastes. We're going to be hot and magical and have swords and drive around in cars and beat up bandits and find weird magics. And it's going to be great. So come hang out for that. The cast is absolutely amazing. And these characters are fucking batshit. I'm so excited to see them in the wild and how quickly my ideas just unravel because of what they do. It's going to be very fun. And then Bloom and Blight, wherever you find your podcast. But Kid already, they get the best. They get the best like rundowns on it. So I'm not even gonna like try and even half of that. That's it. That's all I got. Man, how am I gonna pass this one over? What is the direction? It's this way. Here, instead of a microphone, I'm gonna give you a cat.
Oh my god.
So here.
I get
here.
biscuit.
Oh, hold on. She stuck to my shirt. Okay. Here you go. Here you go.
Okay, thank you. If Tater was nearby, I would finish this bit, but alas.
She's looking
First
at me
of
like,
all,
why?
hi Raiders. Enchanting Sorcery has raided
Hello.
Oh
us.
my god.
Hello,
my
welcome to the
gosh.
party. We're
Thank
finishing
you
up
all the raids
outros.
tonight, y'all.
I'm about to plug a shit ton of stuff right now because there's a lot going on. Actually, it's not that much, I don't think. First things first, the most simple thing is this Sunday, the 14th, you can find me in Lost Caravan playing Deathmatch Island.
I forgot about that. Me too.
Tay is
I'm gonna
also in
murder you.
Deathmatch Island. Okay, I don't like the sound of that. How dare you
That's
kill
the
me in a game called
rules.
Deathmatch Island? Bit rude. And then yeah, as literally almost everyone at this table has mentioned, I'm launching a channel. It's called Entropy Emporium. There's a lot of stuff going on it. We're doing Lust and Dust on Friday. That's going to be the first campaign launch. But tomorrow night, I might do a sort of little like a launch party. Play some games with some friends, depending. Might play some Minecraft or Lethal Company, or I haven't really decided yet, but we'll figure it out in the moment. Come say hi. Blair already linked the channel in chat. You can also, on our socials at Entropy Emporium, come to our Discord. We have a nice little community Discord that everyone at this table has supported and worked so hard to help get set up and participated in. Our shows, Project Reach Extraction, every other Thursday, starting next Thursday. On Friday nights, we have Lust and Dust. And then on the 27th of January, Saturday night, we are launching a third show that Amber at the Space Jamber has helped organize, called Our Traveling Home, using the system Our Traveling Home. It's a very nice, gentle, Ghibli-esque show and system. It's very fun. I'm very excited. And we'll be doing the world building in the Session Zero right live on camera. It's a lot of fun. So come say hi. Come play games. We might do Jackbox. I don't know. We'll see. That's all I've got, though, is all of that fun stuff and a couple secret projects I'm putting in the pipeline to be announced later. Hi, Biscuit.